Yeah, so we unfroze a bunch of people, none of whom really seemed all that grateful, and one of which was an orc war chief. He was also ungrateful, but we wanted him to join our party, so we beat him up until he agreed to join us, and now we have him as an ally. We beat the ally into him. And that's about where we ended it.
You guys also got crushed by a giant boulder with an eyeball. Or a boulder painted like an eyeball. That was fun. Alright. Yeah, you guys are currently standing in that room with the 4 pillars. And your new companion.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't there that, like, we didn't explore to the northwest of this room yet, I think? There was another set of doors there.
The double doors? This is, in fact, true.
Let's go there.
Does anybody object? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Alright.
The
So,
4 other people here. Pick,
alright, yeah.
beat, Mister.
What?
Okay. Yeah, they're just being very weirdly quiet. Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys advance to the double doors. They're big stone doors, or wood iron banded doors, just like all doors in Undermountain have been.
I open the doors and walk in.
Alright. You step into a utterly massive 30-foot high vaulted ceiling. Sorry. Sorry. You walk into an utterly massive room with a 30-foot high vaulted ceiling. Along the walls, every 20 feet, is a thick stone pillar. Standing in this hallway are the skeletons of 4 huge dragons, their bones held together by wire and cement. Occasionally on the floor you can see remains of bits of bone that have fallen off.
Do these bones look particularly valuable?
You would have to step farther into the room. Are you doing so?
Yeah, I walk right up to them.
All right. Yeah, you walk right up towards this set of bones. You do see that there's an alcove in the south wall with a 5th dragon skeleton. This one in a slightly higher state of disrepair.
How big are these dragon skeletons?
Okay, I'm gonna be back in a few
Huge.
minutes, but this sound
Huge.
excites me. Be
Yeah.
right back.
I'm gonna be a sheep and
I gotta
just
get the
follow
pizza.
him straight into the room, because apparently there's no danger, otherwise he wouldn't be doing that.
Like, remain within his aura.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's pray this doesn't turn into Night at the Museum.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I accidentally hit the video that Mr. posted and it blew my ear out.
Oh. Yeah, I was just saying I hope this doesn't turn into Night at the Museum. But go
Indeed.
on. I think Wyman was trying to appraise some dragon bones.
Yeah. Waymond, you're attempting to appraise their value?
Yes.
Let's call this a nature check. That or arcana.
Yeah, no appraisal in 5th edition.
Okay.
Is Dragonbone.
All right. How much does all of it weigh?
All of the dragon bone in the entire room.
Yes.
Many, many tons.
Okay. How about just the skulls?
Like 80 pounds a piece. I don't know, 100 pounds. Huge dragon skull. Give me a second. I have to kind of visualize a bit. Unless I'm screwing up my size categories, that would put about the size of a T-Rex skull, right?
For a huge or gargantuan, yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
One moment.
Are we still in the piano room?
Piano? What?
The room that looks like piano keys on the map.
No. No, we're in the elongated T to
Oh,
the
that's
top left
right.
of that.
Yeah, we're in the crook.
That can't be right.
Wait, are we on? We're still on floor 2, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Towards the south. Yeah, I'm gonna say each skull's like 150 pounds. Pretty hefty. Dragon bone, dense shit. You know.
Okay, and how
150.
many of them are there?
There are 5.
Okay. Let me work out how much of these I can store on Felix. What kinds of dragon skulls are they?
Who's your god?
My god is Helm.
Okay.
Lawful good god of protection.
Okay, so that'll be. Okay. Religious reason. No, let's go with survival or history.
To see what kind of dragon skulls these are?
Yeah.
Okay. Survival or history? Do survival.
So each one of these skulls is distinct from the others. You suspect that they are brass, bronze, copper, gold, and silver dragon skulls.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm back. Okay.
Well, I'll take the gold, silver, and bronze then.
Which skulls are left? I want one.
They're pretty hefty.
They're 150 pounds each. By the way, I strapped these to Felix, and in doing so, pull out 220 days worth of rations that I'm just going to leave there.
Those should carry some rations.
I
Oh,
still
okay.
have some, but I'm no longer carrying 250 days worth.
Let's see, how much stuff am I carrying?
And if I'd known this was here, I would have raised up a couple more just to get this. I have to keep a note on it.
So there's still a copper and a brass one?
Indeed.
Anybody got
Do they have
150
scales?
pounds?
I mean, I could, but it would be literally all the skeleton could hold.
I'm just gonna take 9 days of those rations because that's what I can carry.
It's just bone, right? There's no scales or anything of the sort.
It is just bone.
Do I believe it'll have any properties resisting the elements associated with the dragon?
You don't know.
Can I carry a bone that's worth like 20 pounds?
Yeah, sure, you can find a bone located in the foot.
Nice.
Need a strength check to dislodge it from the concrete and wires.
Would a crowbar help?
It would.
Just my skeleton's doing it, and they're helping each other. Before I actually commit to this, do I think I'm gonna fuck up the entire? How's this framed up? I missed all of the description. I was getting pizza. I'm sorry.
It is held together through the use of concrete and wires. You know how like say a T-Rex skeleton is set up in a museum?
Is it suspended in the air, or is it held by the feet with concrete and wires?
Both. Its wings are held up primarily to the ceiling, while the spine looks to be supported both along the ceiling. The legs, pelvis, and torso appear to be held together through a mixture of concrete, wires, and being suspended to the ceiling in addition.
How about the hands?
Same deal with the leg.
I prefer to take a hand. I don't care if it weighs more. Oh, bones from the hand.
Weighs about the same, 20 pounds.
I'll take the hand then and be doing the thing. I think there needs to be a space.
Has Bangbot died on me?
There we go.
Yep. You're able to safely dislodge a you're able to dislodge a carpal bone from the hand.
Nice. 25 pounds?
Yep.
Very good.
Some big ass bones.
They're dragon bones.
How big is the skull?
You know the size of a T-Rex skull?
Okay, I am 8 foot tall. Would it fit me as a hat?
No.
Crap.
You'd probably fit in its mouth nicely.
Yeah, I was hoping I could wear it as a hat.
I mean, his torso and head would fit in nicely. I don't know about his legs and arms. Those might come off.
What bone selection did I have a choice of, by the way? Is it relevant?
Okay, you know all the bones in a human hand?
I'm asking what element type.
I don't know. Which one did you want?
I heard silver, copper, bronze. What else?
Brass.
Brass? bronze, copper, gold, silver. If it's a metallic, it's present.
I want a big bone, either a leg bone or an arm bone. I just want a bone that's about 4 foot long.
About 4 foot long and a dragon this big.
Somebody's trying to summon Tamiat in here.
I'll use it to beat people to death with.
Gold's associated with fire, correct?
What?
Layman,
What?
are gold dragons associated with the element fire?
How would I know?
I don't know. I mean, I speak Draconic, and so do you. Just figured you might know.
I know.
Isn't that kind of racist?
I
wouldn't know. I never talked to a dragon.
I have a gold dragon ancestor, and I'm good with fire.
I'll take
There
the
you
gold
go.
dragon bones then. Thank you.
I already have its skull.
I want a club made of a dragon bone. Can I make a
I'm not
dragon
taking
bone?
the skull. I'm taking a hand.
Hold up, everybody. Mister, which skeleton are you attempting to take from?
Whichever one I can get pulled off first. Whichever bone I can pull off first.
Okay, closest one to the door is brass. You said you wanted one about 4 feet long? You want to, let's see, 4 foot long, proportional. Do you want a tibia or a fibia? Perhaps a humerus?
Yeah, give me a humerus. It'll be funny when I beat people to death with it.
But okay, yeah. So give me an acrobatics check as you attempt to climb up its arm to get to a good point where you can pull this thing off.
Question for the party. Does anybody need any heavier armor?
Yes, I could use some plate mail.
Gilbert. Gilbert?
Yeah, just a second. Alright, yeah, Ymir, you're able to climb up onto the arm in order to begin to pull this thing out. Now a strength check in order to break the concrete and wires holding it in place. Yep. You're able to pull it out. The bone is undamaged. You are currently in
Right.
possession of a
What a
well,
great club, right?
a great club, yes.
Okay.
Or actually, is great club an actual item in this game?
It is a
Yes.
simple weapon.
It is
okay,
a two-handed weapon.
It is a great club with all of the properties of a great club.
Gilbert, is there
Yep.
65 pounds of bone left that I could fabricate into a suit of plate armor?
There are several sets of 60 pounds of bone.
Dragon bone plate armor.
All right.
What is this, Skyrim?
Yes. Who needs what?
I need nothing. I am barbarian. I don't wear armor.
I mean, you
So,
see there, Layman looking at
Yeah, I
He's
already
got
told you what I
chainmail on.
need.
Yeah, so one plate armor, nothing else for the party?
Will this dragon bone be better than like regular stuff?
Yes.
Then I could use like an upgraded shield.
Could you make that 2 shields? We could have an extra one lying around.
I can cast fabricate once, and if we take a quick nap and get some juice boxes, I can cast it a second time. today.
I can just tie to some loose pieces of concrete together and bone. Have it all one piece, easily snappable off. That's what I do with my skeletons.
Alright, so we got 1 suit of plate armor, 2 shields?
Yeah.
I'll throw in a longsword for myself.
And then if you could fit anything else, just, mass craft knives and sell them because why not?
Gilbert, do I have the ability to do that with 2 castings of fabricate?
I don't know what tools are you proficient in.
Smith's tools.
Okay. One second. What are the items you're attempting to make?
Suit of plate mail, 2 shields, 1 longsword, and then if there's any room left, a bunch of daggers. We have a druid, right?
No,
No.
he died.
Oh.
We had a druid.
Quality of object made by the spell is commensurate with the quality of raw materials.
So spell fabricate really just substitutes the tools and the time required. It doesn't make things any better or particularly worse. From my understanding, at least.
Yeah, so given it can't be larger than medium, this would take like
I'll start with the plate mail.
the plate mail is its own 1 casting. I'm trying to
I figured the shields could just be like back to back with the sword in the middle or something. Or if that won't work, then I can just do them separately, put one of the shields on hold.
Yeah, the plate mail would be its own fabrication. The shields, I say, would be their own fabrication, and the sword and daggers can be done as their own.
It's gonna take 3 days. So fabricate, short rest, shield, and then that's going to be it for today.
I don't mind us gathering resources for the day if that's what we want to do. Better equipment's better off for all of us.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Waiting for him to do the fabricate.
I am doing the fabricate.
Alright. You take the, 10 minutes? 10 minutes?
1 hour for a short rest for arcane recovery, then another 10 minutes for a second fabricate.
And which dragon are you taking this out of?
I don't know what dragons are available.
The available ones are brass, bronze, copper, gold, and silver.
Can you make my shield out of the gold dragon? Just seems fitting.
Why am I
Oh, we're
reading
making
this?
shields?
Take that as a no, and I'll go with gold for everything.
All right. 10 minutes elapse, and you produce the dragon bone plate mail.
How fabricate works in reverse.
Yeah,
Okay.
you watch as this bone turns to dust and then reforms in the form of a suit of plate mail. With any kind of artistic flair you decide to place on it.
That would be client's preference. Lemon.
Oh, let's put some symbols of helm on the thing.
Done. Loud and proud, super visible, like chest, shoulders, helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want those comically oversized pauldrons that paladins seem to enjoy?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Alright. I'm gonna double down on comically oversized then. I think the pauldron's almost as big as the helmet itself. I'm talking like Dragon Age Juggernaut armor.
They're not bigger than the helmet?
See, at that point, it's not a pauldron. It's its own suit of plate mail. You just wear it on one shoulder. It's like calling a 59 caliber rifle a gun and not a cannon. Sure, the technical cutoff is 60 caliber, but anything over 50 cal is a cannon.
All right. You produce the armor. It
Alright.
looks pretty cool.
Wonderful. Wyman, it's all yours. Now I'm going to
Great.
get a juice box.
I start putting it on.
All right. You take the next 10 minutes to put on your dragon bone plate mail of helm. Congratulations, you have plate mail.
Cool.
Over my next short rest, well, the short rest, can I spend that like picking apart big pieces of the skeleton of the silver dragon just to carry along with me? Got 180 pounds of equipment I'm not carrying right now, and I would like to change that.
Well, there's 2 skulls currently there that you could probably take, each one weighing about 150.
I will take one of those skulls.
Which one? The brass or copper?
Ooh, I was looking for silver dragon parts.
Currently, Wayman's already in possession of the silver skull.
I don't need the skull, I just need big parts. Shoulder blades, pelvis, even the spine if it goes neck to tail would work.
Yeah, there's shoulder blades, pelvis, femurs. You got the whole skeleton.
Wonderful. I'm just going to pick 180 pounds of assorted bits and baubles, so I can just fabricate that into stuff later.
Okay.
While we're taking the short rest, can I also read the Book of Gemcraft?
Sure.
Oh, are we short resting?
Yes.
I need a short rest for arcane recovery so I can fabricate
Okay.
a second time.
All right, one hut coming up.
All right. You guys begin your short rest. What are you guys all doing?
I'll just keep watch.
Yeah.
I'm reading.
All right.
Salvaging the silver dragon.
I like to search this room for any secret compartments or whatever, since we're going to be here for a while.
Okay. Yeah. Give me an investigation check.
Out of
Actually,
curiosity.
how much of your hour do you want to spend checking this room?
Most of it. I'd say about 50 minutes.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, do these skeletons look like they've been dead for a couple months, couple years, century plus?
Century plus. Yeah, give me a investigation check.
I did. It was 9.
You
9.
find nothing.
Oh, the rest of the 10 minutes, I'll go and do the arcane. What did I call them? It's the inspiring leader thing. With some witchery flavor. So, arcane symbols being scrawled onto an appendage of myself and the bones.
All right. Okay. Yeah, your guys' rest passes off without a hitch. What are you guys doing now?
And I believe Dracula was the one that wanted a shield.
Yes.
I
I'd like
will
to have
begin.
an extra one as well.
It's going to have to be put on hold. I can only do this one time.
You can only do one shield at a time.
There is a size limit.
So there's shields.
Yeah, like you can just climb them together, no?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask Gilbert.
Yeah, the 2 shields are their own casting.
Well, can't you make them with like breakoffs?
Yeah, it's what I
Yes.
did with my bones.
Right, he means
Yeah,
that one casting is 2 shields.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, it was
I
Dracula.
worded it that poorly.
It was Dracula, and did Pete want one, or am I
It was
just
me.
losing my mind?
It was me. I
I
asked for
wouldn't.
one.
I wouldn't mind one either if we're all gonna get them, but you don't have to.
All right, I will include Pete's shield later then, if you don't need it immediately.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, at least currently, I think the way I'm going to be treating the use of fabricate, you got that medium size limit, and you guys can fabricate a number of items up to medium sized of a roughly single type of item based on form. So, like, you guys could do a run of, say, dagger, short sword, long sword, because they have similar shape, but you wouldn't be able to do like a warhammer, great sword, and a dagger on the same fabricate.
So, in the absence of a fletching skill, are bows and arrows under smith tools, woodworking?
I believe those are under woodworking. Just a quick second.
Wouldn't they be wood carving? In fact, it lets you short
Right.
rest from available materials. I have
Yeah,
those
wood
tool
carving, not
proficiencies.
woodworking.
Woodworking, wood carving, same thing.
Carving is working with wood, yeah. All right, there's something to pick up later.
But do you want the arrows now? I can do that.
You can fabricate arrows?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have the proficiency. Bone
I
and
don't
wood
use
aren't too
arrows, but-
dissimilar. Does anyone use arrows here, actually?
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Mages, melee, and in a few cases both. Alright, so where's forward?
Well, You guys do see a single 10-foot wide stairwell at the far west end of the room.
That sounds like forward.
Yep. You go.
Okay.
All right. And you walk up 20 feet of stairs, follow the hallway 40 feet, and turn left. 10 feet in front of you is a closed door.
All right. I walk up to the door and open it.
All right. What you see here is a 20-foot by 30-foot room. In here looks to be what was once a dwarven shrine that has become a tomb of long dead adventurers. Displayed across the broken stone bench in the middle of the room are the skeletal remains of a tiefling clad in rotted leather armor. The skeleton is clutching a quarterstaff and a tattered backpack.
Is there any identification in the backpack or on the person?
As you look around the body, no. No, just rotted adventuring gear.
Everything's completely useless.
It is looking that way.
Is there a discernible face, or are they disfigured, or is their skin missing?
This is just bone.
Just bone. Okay.
All right, where to now?
Is there any other way out of the room?
Oh, no. There are no more openings here besides when you came in.
I actually do need more materials. I'll be taking the skeleton.
So, what's the purpose of this room?
I don't
What do
know.
you mean you need more materials?
Just in case Ernest dies. In fact, I've been wanting to decommission him for a while.
Yeah. And you want to make them out of some random, like, adventurers' skeletons that you find down here?
They're not viable for resurrection for most tiers of magic. I don't see anything wrong with it. You guys just picked apart a dragon skeleton with no thought.
Actually, I have the skull so that I can see if I can get them resurrected.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's not really a good thing to just like randomly yoink like bodies.
I don't consider it evil if it's not viable anyway. I'm not taking the soul out of the person wherever they might be. Body's useless to them.
All right, well, when you die, I'll just feed you to the wood chipper then.
Let me make this clear. If the body is still viable for resurrection and the people weren't an asshole to us, I won't be doing that to them. But if the body is obviously not viable for resurrection, like this just skeleton, or if people attack us, I consider that game.
I mean, if it's
I
whole enough
don't
that you
just do
could
this
make and raise
willy-nilly.
a skeleton out of it, it would be viable for resurrection.
How many days is this body dead, though? And how many days is typical resurrection magic a lot for?
Resurrection's good for like a century.
How expensive is that? And how many people actually have access to that?
Well, I mean, at high tier, a high level mage can bring back, or I mean, a high level cleric can bring back just about anybody.
Costs 1,000 gold.
A suit of plate mail is less expensive than that.
Does it
So-
look these bodies are over a century old?
I mean, I don't know.
Survival
The
check?
leather's rotted and everything looks useless here. Looks pretty ancient to me.
Survival check. Under a century.
Well, they haven't reached the century limit yet for the max resurrection, but who would do it? I mean, the people who cared about them obviously put them in the tomb so they wouldn't pay for it.
Now there's a century.
Oh no, this isn't an actual tomb. It's just there's
Oh.
dead adventurers in it.
Oh.
It looks like it was once a dwarven shrine.
Dwarven
Tomb,
shrine.
not in the ceremonial sense. Tomb in the there's dead bodies in a room.
It's an unmarked grave.
Right, in the same way that we could say that the Mines of Moria in Lord of the Rings are a tomb.
It's more of an incidental tomb than a dedicated one.
Exactly.
I mean, Wayman, look, if you feel uncomfortable with me taking this body, that's fine. What about the goons that we slew, what was it, a few hours ago? Do you have any quarrel with me taking that? 'Cause I'd be more than happy
the
to...
Xanathar assholes?
Yeah,
Nah, go to town on those guys.
alright. Do we mind if we walk there? That's more than plenty of material for me for a while, and I don't think I'll need to...
I thought
bother for that.
you had grabbed a couple of their bodies for your
I haven't,
unholy
no.
needs.
I half expected Anne, honestly, to gentle repose for, 2 hours on the bodies, but... I didn't know how you guys felt about that.
I'd rather leave the adventurers to rest in peace.
That's fair enough. That's understandable. I can respect that, and I will respect that. So, am I going alone?
Who is this which dwarven deity was this a shrine to?
You are uncertain. The iconography has been badly damaged.
If we have a bit of time, I'd like to just start cleaning up a bit.
Prestidigitation?
Yeah, moving bodies out of the shrine to somewhere that's not a religious place.
Honestly, them being in a shrine is probably a good thing, since that might very well stop them from being turned into undead here, like naturally.
I'll let you know that it won't.
I'll put them off to the side then.
Actually, is this place consecrated? That very well may stop that.
I'll do a divine sense.
Although damaged, this room does still radiate a little bit of consecration.
I stand corrected.
Totally a holy site.
Well, very good.
I will.
It probably
move
means we should
bodies
leave the
off
body
to
here.
s-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move
Yeah.
the bodies off to the side of the room and clean up a little bit if we have time. If the party wants to leave, I will go with them.
I mean, I think we can wait for you to clean it up.
I have my 3 skeletons, expedite the process to help you.
That
Alright.
doesn't.
I mean, they don't have magic, but they have simple tools. They got
Yeah,
hands.
but you're telling undead to clean up a consecrated holy site.
They're in the room.
And if they burst into flames, we'll know that they shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
I mean, that's a possibility.
Just feels wrong.
I mean, you put undead on consecrated ground, it's not gonna go well.
I mean, I just did it without even thinking. That is undead doing good work. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Well, yeah. Your undead can't enter the area.
Oh,
Their pathfinding
interesting.
seems to stop at the doorway.
All right, I'll leave them there then.
Oh no. It's Nazi Old Republic. I'm gonna get cornered by them. And I don't have a tab button to switch over to them.
And they're your party members, so you can't attack them.
Well, not yet, but they attack you first, you can bust them
And
up.
then Anaxius starved to death.
right next
No.
to a room that had over 2 months of rations worth.
It's fine. I got master speed +1.
So you'll
That-
starve to
That
death
doesn't
faster.
help you get through your allies blocking the door.
The
I've played
+1
KOTOR.
means dimension door.
All right.
I'm the Dragonborn, so I'll be fine. You see, I'll just Fusro Da them. Because Draconic bloodline. But
Mhm.
yeah. No. Never mind.
All right. So what are you guys doing now?
I'm
Well-
gonna head to the place where we oof the Xanathars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be busy laughing at my cat because you just sneezed midair and missed her jump because of it.
Wait, where did we move the Xanathars?
Oh, it was up north. We're in the southern area of the 2nd floor.
Yeah, I mean, if there's nowhere else to go here before we head down to the 3rd floor, we can quickly hop up to the Xanathar area and
There is
collect some bodies.
Isn't there one hallway down here we haven't been down yet?
Is there?
I think so. There's that one that goes off to the east that curves downward.
That's the stairs down to the 3rd level.
Oh, right, we have been there. Never mind then.
Also, which Xanathar room are you guys going to?
The one with all the bodies.
The recent one.
The one that we tried to ambush them in. And it took a whole session.
I mean, if we come across a room full of Xanathar bodies before that, I mean, I don't think we have to go all... I don't think the specific body matters.
No, it
I
doesn't.
mean, you guys did walk through a room that would have been filled with the bodies of dead Xanathar guys who seemed to have died about like a week ago.
See, that seems like a better alternative, because it's closer.
All right.
8 business days, maybe related to you guys when you first came through this floor
No way.
While we're
before the
passing
entire bodies
by,
popped out.
Gilbert, while we're passing by, if it's not too much, I would like to just take a claw from each of the dragons that died and just ritual cast gentle repose while we're walking.
Okay. How long would it take to ritual cast those?
10 minutes apiece as a ritual. Can I ritual cast while we're walking, or should
Yeah,
I
you can
wait?
start. You guys would actually reach the room before you're even done with the first casting.
That's fine. It's just if there's nothing going on, I might as well start on it. It's not like I'm going to be scouting up ahead or anything. That'd be suicide. What kind of idiot does that alone?
All right, yeah. So you start ritual casting. The party advances. You guys walk through the hallway with weird animated wall tentacles and dwarves. Along a very long curving hallway back to the artillery range. 2 broken ballistas sitting at the far end of the hall. You cross that hall and enter the room that is filled with the dead and rotting bodies of bugbears and humans and what looks to be a couple of stray rotted eye stalks. The room smells god awful.
Yep, that sounds about right. There was a secret passage here somewhere, correct?
Should I make a concentration check on my ritual, or is it not that terrible?
It's not that bad. As for secret passage, you guys do see a open wall on the west side of the room adjacent to one.
I'm gonna get about 80 pounds of bone. I'll be right back, guys. That'll take about 10 minutes. Skeletons drag 4 corpses.
Bugbears or humans?
Bugbears. Their bones seem more sturdy.
Okay.
Quick question: if bone is bone, can you use dragon bone to raise your skeletons? Like just make a bunch.
No, maybe. That is why I did take the 25 pounds of bone. I don't plan on experimenting with that today. But if my research is correct, it does require a
Lilith
human.
would know that the answer is no to that. It requires human.
Yeah. I would have loved to use animal bones or basically any other bones, but that's how it is. I can animate tiny bones from animals and dragons, but not for very long. Anywho, so I'm just gonna close this door, and then I'm gonna do the fabricate. I will be deboning them and be making a cube.
All right. Yeah, you spend 10 minutes casting fabricate, and you watch as these 4 bugbear skeletons just kind of deflate.
Yep. That's why I close the door. I'm sure no one wants to see that. Get the skeletons, scooch them to the side.
Do they make the sound of a leaking balloon through the door?
More of a really heavy squelching sound.
Icky.
Although you do
Oh.
hear some additional leaking coming out of the flesh. The room is smelling real bad now.
Yeah, this is the Skyrim picks up human heart sound effect. The squelch.
Yeah.
Times 20.
Yeah.
Base
know that-
boosted.
You know that Shrine of Meridian with all those like weirdly compressed sack bodies?
Yeah,
That's what you guys got here.
that's a weird bit of the game.
Yeah. Well, I get the 80-pound bone, and my skeletons and I file out of the room, closing the door behind us.
Okie dokie.
Hi, kitty.
Okie dokie, hokey pokey.
Yep.
Did you guys ever go beyond the ballista room?
I don't know.
What I'm hearing is that place hasn't been explored yet.
Probably not.
Do we want to go there before we head to the 3rd floor?
Sure.
And so we made our way to the ballista. Ballistae.
All right, yeah, you guys make your way the 30 feet to get to the ballista room. You see a long, long hallway with 2 ruined ballista towards the end of it.
You said there was a room towards the end of it or a door?
A door.
Check for traps. Seems
All right.
fine to me, right?
Yep, seems fine to you.
I'll peek open the door.
Um, yeah, inside of this 30-foot by 30-foot room, you see a stone pillar in the middle, which has a ring of 6 copper spigots jutting out of it, 3 feet above the floor. There are also carved into the walls are 20 bas reliefs depicting drunken dwarves in different poses. One hand of each dwarf protrudes from the wall. 3 of these hands grasp copper tankards.
Does there appear to be any order from the hands grasping the copper tankards? Do they all have hands?
No. each dwarf, each one of these 20 bas reliefs are, so they're carved into the wall. There is a physical stone hand, a 3D stone hand sticking out of a 2D stone image.
Okay.
At the point where that hand would be fixed on the 2D image. 3 of these 20 hands are holding copper tankards.
Are the copper tankards filled?
No.
Is there any place where the copper tankards could be filled?
Yes, you think they might be able to be filled from the spigots right next to them on that pillar in the middle of the room.
Grab a copper tankard.
Okay.
Eeny, meeny, miny, the spigot to the... Is there more than one spigot?
Yes. There are
The-
6 copper spigots.
A one to the left. I'd like to
Okay.
get just a little bit. See how bad it smells?
Alright. Give me a strength check as you attempt to turn the spigot.
It's really that hard? It must really be that hard.
Yeah, that spigot's budged.
Ernest, can you give me a hand here?
Alright, yeah. He's able to get the spigot to budge a little bit. And a small amount of deep brown liquid comes out.
How does it smell?
Kind of like scotch. There's a slight hint of a irony odor on top of that, though.
Iron.
Faintly of iron.
Like blood?
Like iron.
I prestidigitated tape my finger, I'm gonna dip it, I'm gonna taste it.
What the
She was tossing Mentos at it.
Why is she sticking her face on it?
It's her first instinct. I don't know.
Contain the spill.
I've seen that gif before. I never imagined Hunter would post it.
That's amazing.
You said it. You've played D&D with us. Why do you think anybody in our group wouldn't post that?
I don't know. Just weirdly dressed.
I love the face there.
Anime girl. I don't know.
Just, oh shit, I got
About
deep
to start
throat to
shooting
smoke
out of
on.
her nose.
So, does it taste like scotch? Am I making a save?
Tastes like
Yeah,
minty
no,
Coca-Cola.
tastes like scotch.
I'll give
Like
it
I
a...
said, tastes a little irony, but yeah, it tastes like scotch.
I mean, that's how you drink. Never mind.
Hey, that's pretty ironic.
Do I think it'd be particularly valuable? Probably not with this irony, some taste.
Sell it to a
You-
bard,
you
they'll be
don't
able
know.
to taste the irony.
Yeah, you want to give me a sip of that?
Sure, here. I'm sure the bard has a better idea of beers and alcohols and liquors, appraising than the necromancer.
Yeah. Am I able to taste what I think this is?
Enchanted item, alcohol of irony.
We'll just call it a wisdom check.
Okay.
Give me a wisdom check. Sorry, I'm not sure what that would be for identifying the taste of liquor. So,
I
do
mean,
you have proficiency in like a brewer's kit or?
I don't.
No one's
Okay.
a dwarf.
Ah.
Ah!
A -1 mod, but I nat 20.
I mean, it's not terrible. It definitely not the kind of thing that you'd see like mass market selling of, but you know, someone might want to buy it.
Do I think it's valuable?
Not particularly.
Now we just have to try the other 5.
They're attached to the same pillar.
Oh, so it's just one drink with 5 different like outtakes.
It's a party keg.
Yes, it seems designed to facilitate the filling of several mugs at a time.
Are there any other mugs in here?
Any other what?
Are there any other mugs besides the one on the hands?
No, just the ones in the hands. Hello?
I hear
I
you.
hear you.
Okay.
I wonder if there's like a secret entrance where if we fill all of these tankards and put them back on the hands will just all drop down and open the wall.
Oh no, there's a door on one of the walls. My apologies.
There could be
there is
an
another
extra
door.
secret door. We don't know. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fill all the tankards, even though it's probably pointless.
Yeah, turn them all. Yeah, turn them all on at the same time. That usually does it.
Doesn't that usually blow up the thing?
Well, that's how you
Because
get
you
into
can't
the
have
Chamber
it
of
during
Secrets. That's
anything.
what I'm talking about.
All right, you guys turn on all the spigots, and dwarven, what I say, scotch, whiskey, whatever. Dwarven scotch starts spilling onto the ground.
Woohoo!
I fill up the tankards and put them back on the hands.
Yeah, I figured we were holding the mugs under these when we do this.
Well, you have 3 mugs and 6 spigots, so 3 of them aren't filling anything.
Yeah, add the water skin.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we're just raiding their break room thinking it's some great trap or magical device.
Yeah, you guys start filling your mugs and your water skins. Full of this nice deep brown, slightly metallic-y tasting scotch. For the record, I have no idea what scotch actually tastes like, so who knows?
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Oh, I just mean I don't consume enough alcohol to even know what like
It's like
vodka,
I wouldn't call
beer,
it dry.
and
It's like
wine were bad to me.
Gotta go back.
it's very heady. If it's good scotch.
I don't even know what that means.
Like it's not physically thick, but like it tastes thick, you know?
Ah,
It's
okay.
gonna go to your head before it goes through the rest of your body.
Yeah, and
You
that.
get dumb before you get clumsy.
It also
Alright.
burns.
Odd. All right, yeah. So you guys fill up 3 mugs and your water skin mackerel with who left?
Bar.
Lizard.
was-
Okay.
oh.
Yep. You guys fill it up with dwarven scotch. What's now?
The part
now,
where
dude?
something happens, right?
Well, you hear the sound of trickling scotch as some of it still hits the ground.
Should probably turn that off.
I guess it was nothing. It was worth a try.
So do we just move on now?
I'd like to take a tankard and a drink on the go. But yeah, let's move on. So I'll be taking one of them copper tankards and sipping on it.
All right.
So, to the door that we have not been through yet.
Indeed. You walk up to the door. Are you opening it?
I'll check it for traps.
Okay.
Finding me? I'm asking.
Yeah, it looks fine to you.
I open the door.
All right, the door opens. 10 feet in front of you, you see another door.
Is this a hallway? Or a very small room?
It looks to be a hallway.
Her. Guys, is this a trap? There's no way we could have 2 trap sessions in a row.
I
Well,
move
it's just a
forward and
hallway.
open the next door.
All right, you move forward and open the next door. Yeah. You pop the door,
Foot hallway, another door.
and inside here you see a large room with 6 stone vats arranged in 2 rows of 3, dominating this 20-foot high room. A double door in the west wall has stacks of old barrels on both sides of it. The doors are painted with images of 2 dwarves in profile facing each other while standing on sideways barrels.
What's in the vats?
Are you climbing up to look down?
Well, how tall are they?
About 15 feet.
I'm
Yeah.
not familiar with the
Big.
owl.
I'm gonna guess the Scotch.
If Wyman wants to look inside, I'll boost him up.
You can see that there is kind of a scaffolding that kind of goes along the sides of these things. Bit of a ladder, too.
My offer stands.
I'd like to have one of the familiars perched to see. It's an owl.
Okay. Which vat are you perching it on?
The one on the left.
Okay. It is perched on the one on the left.
What's it see inside?
It sees dwarven scotch.
And the others?
All right. Start hopping around. Wait a minute. Did you say you were also heading up to check one?
I mean, if he's popping up a familiar, no, I won't.
Okay. Yeah. The owl pops between each one, and it sees dwarven scotch.
Well, it looks like beer to me, guys. Well, scotch.
Yeah, if the scotch looks like a beer, something's wrong with your scotch. Well, that'll have to be a very dark ale for it to look like that.
I mean, this is pretty dark scotch.
No, it's Waterdeep Pale Ale.
I am curious
Actually,
if this
you know-
tastes any different.
You know, here's something I should point out. So, 2 of these vats, the scotch is much darker than the others.
Her. Well, I'd like to get some of the light scotch. I'll go ahead and throw out what I have left in this mug and fill it. Oh, not fill it, but, get a taste of it.
Of the dark ones or the light ones?
The light ones, please.
Okay. Yeah. You fill your mug with it. You take a sip. Tastes like really good dwarven scotch. You do notice that there's no taste of iron in this one.
Oh, this one's actually good, guys.
Are the darker ones the same color as the ones that came out of the spigots?
It would appear that way.
Does there appear to be any branding or ways to indicate what specific brand this might be of scotch?
Yeah. Yeah, this is Malarkian scotch.
Malarkian.
Malarkian.
Is it made by a company named Malort or something?
Did you make that up on the spot?
Malarkey. There's no way he did.
You don't know.
Well, one of my skeletons happens to have an extra water skin. I'll empty that and fill it with this. Anything else in this room?
There's the barrels on the far end.
Meh.
And the double doors.
Oh, there's double doors?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you guys don't want to get a drink, I think we should go to the double doors.
Sure.
Alright, yeah. You guys begin walking to the far end of the room. As you get about halfway, you begin to hear the sound of dripping liquid kind of coming from the sides.
Where?
And you can see hovering over two of these large vats are two rotted looking balloons with eye stalks and a
Gosh,
great
shit.
milky white eye in the center. Roll initiative.
Hey, there it is.
It's your boys.
Oh god, they've been doing something to the vat. We just drank it.
Under
Well,
I
I didn't drink
appreciate
a
that we
dark.
both rolled each other's modifiers.
But you drank them out of spigots. It's the same thing. They're probably connected.
These are interconnected too, Gilbert? How?
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Pipes.
That doesn't make any sense, though. 4 of them are light and then 2 are dark.
Oh wait, I've got it. It's Hallister Storm. There we go. Took me like 5 minutes to come up with that.
Yep. Maybe it's a good thing I rolled a backup character just now.
God damn
I'm
it
sure
with the
you'll be
nat
fine.
20s. Just on the most useless shit.
I don't
And
know,
that's when
going
the
first is
initiative is
good.
useless.
It's kind of useless for me. I don't really do anything.
You can split off from the party so you're not stuck with literally everybody in an AoE.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually. Is there
Right.
cover?
Yes, there are several large vats of, scotch.
Okay, that's cool. We came in through a door, right? Can I make it back out the door?
What's your movement speed?
30.
10. Yes, you'd be able to make it just to the other side of the door frame
Without dashing.
without dashing.
Okay. Is the party near all of the scotch? Or is the, like...
The party is located, I mean, they're kind of in a line, but they're located in the next to the middle two containers.
Okay.
Vats.
And there are 2 vats, like, near the beholder.
There are 2 beholders, each one coming out of their own vat.
Coming out of the vats.
Yep.
I see.
You can see scotch spilling out of their mouths.
Alright, 1 second. How far apart are they?
About 15 feet.
Alright, that'll work. I'm gonna head for the door, and right as I round the corner, I'm gonna put a fireball right between them.
You know that will hit party members, right?
Can I do that? Can I hit both of them without hitting party members?
What's the radius of a fireball again?
It's 20 feet.
It is not. Even if you aimed at the ceiling, it would still catch people on the floor.
Can I catch one of them without hitting both of them? Or without hitting party members?
Yes, there is. Yeah, if you target the one to the farthest end of the room, you would be able to catch just that one beholder.
Okay. Yeah, then let's put a fireball on that guy. That... What's my DC? Shit. That does not pass.
Alright. Be rolling that damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's gonna burn on the way down.
Yeah, because alcohol. XD.
Alright. It is now this guy's.
Is scotch flammable?
Not that flammable. It's not like gasoline or something.
I mean, if you get it hot enough, it will ignite, but it's not just throw a match in and it'll go up in flames.
Yeah, like you couldn't flambe something with scotch. That wouldn't work.
Alright. Beholder zombie, unless I'm mistaken. Yep, beholder zombie. He's gonna target.
Right on.
Yeah, this one's shoot a lily. One moment. Alright. So, Lily, this one's coming for you. Alright, I need a Constitution saving throw, Lily.
Is this versus foul me magic?
Why, for advantage?
Yeah, it's 20.
Yes, this is magic.
Is initiative ties determined by the dexterity score or the initiative modifier?
Technically, it's a dexterity modifier.
So my dex is only +2. I don't think it makes much of a difference, but if it's dex mod, then you would be going first, Wyman, between the two of us.
My dex mod is -2.
Speaking of Wyman, am I
You also
ahead of him?
took alert.
Am I within?
Yes, you're in his aura.
Huzzah!
All right, yeah. Nothing happens to you.
That's good.
It is your turn, Lily.
Which one's the beholder that just got flamed on?
The one up ahead to your left.
How far away from me?
He is 10 feet up in the air and 15 feet away.
Yeah, also, I looked it up, and apparently I'm super wrong. You can totally flambe with scotch.
Yeah, it burns moderately hot. It just doesn't burn very quickly.
Well, the skeletons are going to stone the thing.
Scotch is, what, 30 to 40% alcohol?
But before they do that, I'm going to be casting blindness, deafness on one of them. That same one that just got fireballed. I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
You're casting blindness, deafness?
Casting blindness, deafness, but I'm using a blindness effect.
All right. The spell fails.
Well, that sucks. Skeletons stone him. Two hits, I'm
Two hits.
guessing.
Unfortunately, there's no allies for you to hit in the back.
21 points of bludgeoning damage. I would like to get out of the danger zone.
Okay.
You know what? On second thought, I'll stick to the paladin. How close is the nearest beholder?
The nearest beholder is 10 feet up and 5 feet away.
Oh, 10 feet up. Might actually be.
Yes, there's one like immediately up to your right, and one that is ahead to your left.
Well, they're both ahead.
It's awful.
I'll stick with him and see what happens.
It
That's
was
it
a
for me.
bad joke, but you can
All right.
laugh.
Anaxia.
You said they're both 10 feet up?
Yes, they're both 10 feet up.
Which
One is
one's-
5. One is for you 10 feet away. The other is 25 feet.
I would like to go over to the one 25 feet away, bonus action Shadow Blade at 3rd level, and then action Chill Touch it.
How are you getting up to it?
I'm moving toward, like, within melee range, but on the ground, so I won't actually be able to melee attack. Chill Touch is a
okay.
ranged spell, despite the name.
Right. No, I thought you were also going to do something with a Shadow Blade. I'm like, you're not in range to poke it.
No, Shadow Blade is a plan B. It's a bonus action to cast.
Okay. All right.
Chill Touch. Spell attack. That is... Oh, does that hit?
Yes, it does.
That is 23 necrotic damage. It cannot regain HP until I think until the start of my next turn. And if it's undead, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
Waymond.
All right, so the one that's being all beat up on, it's like you said 15 feet away and 10 feet up?
Yep.
But you said there was scaffolding on these vats?
Yeah.
So could I climb up on top of the vat and then attack this thing in melee?
You would be able to, yes.
Then I will do so. Does a 19 hit him?
A 19 hits.
All right, well, we'll make this a good old smite. It is undead, yeah.
Yes.
So that's 18 magical bludgeoning and radiant. This is a 13 hit it.
A 13 does not hit.
Okay. Then in that case, I am done.
Not that it mattered this time, but I did roll the wrong to be a +7, not a 6.
The one that you hit is bloody.
Cool. That's it for me.
All right. Ymir?
Alrighty. I am going to bonus action rage. And then I'm charging at one of the beholders.
Okay.
I figure, how far is in the air, you said?
10 feet.
What's your movement speed?
40 feet.
You're able to get up the scaffolding into melee. Are you going for the one that is injured or uninjured?
Injured.
Okay.
Is it floating? How high? It's 10 feet in air, right?
By climbing the scaffolding, you are in melee.
That wasn't my question. My question was, it's floating in the air, right?
Yes.
It's 10 feet up, yes.
He
Okay,
wants to do Shoryuken.
no, I'm gonna jump on this damn thing. I'm just gonna jump off the scaffolding onto this damn thing and ride it to the ground. I'm a very large dude.
All right, so you're going to attempt to grapple it.
Sure, we can go with that, and I'm gonna punch it as I'm going down.
Okay. So make your attempt to grapple it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna attempt to grapple it. It's a strength check, right?
Yes. It is not grappled.
Oh.
Do I miss it when I jump? I just miss.
No, so last I checked, you can grapple using your attacks, and I believe you have multi-attack. So your first attack has been expended in an attempt to grapple it.
Well, shit. I missed it.
Or a second attempt to grapple.
Is that an attempt to hit or to grapple?
Grapple. Well, no. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it then. Fuck it.
Okay, it doesn't hit either.
All right, then I'm on action surge and do it again.
Okay.
I got 2 more attacks.
It's like a cartoon. You don't get affected by gravity until you look down.
My God.
This is an
Wait.
attempt to grapple. You successfully grapple it.
Drive that submission to the ground since I grabbed it and just slam it in the. I'm assuming I grabbed one of its eye stalks. I'm just gonna smash it.
Yeah, you do grab onto its eye stalks. It is currently floating there, with you holding onto it midair.
Wow. I didn't
What?
think this thing. I didn't think the thing had that kind of strength.
Or it's a size large creature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think. Well, you know what? I am dangling off its eye stalk. I'm gonna punch it with my other hand because I got 1 attack left.
All right. Punching an eye stalk, you punching the big eye.
Punching the big eye.
hey, that's pretty good.
That hits.
That hit. Crap damage.
Yeah, damage is damage.
But I'm still hanging on to it, so fuck it.
Yeah, this one's looking pretty bad off. Anything else?
No, I'm done. I'm done.
All
Damn, I
right.
need another.
Urzel.
Well, he's just gonna get into range with his great axe, climbing up on the scaffolding, and he's gonna attack the same one.
You know, if you jump off, we could probably slam this thing on the ground. If you catch this thing and step off that scaffolding, we could probably slam this thing into the ground, the two of us.
Either of those hit.
2 hits.
Size large creatures are usually close to a half ton compared to the
Weigh
4 to
400
500
pounds. I weigh 400 pounds. I am 8 foot tall.
I'm just saying, if something does weigh a half ton, I have carried.
All right.
I've carried someone weighing my weight and a half uphill.
Urzel slashes into it with his. I'm assuming you're using the axe.
Yep, his great axe.
Yep. He
And
slashes into it with
he's
the
in
great axe.
heavy
It
plate armor.
pops. And Ymir falls into the vat of scotch.
Ooh, goody.
The bad news is that all the scotch is soiled now.
Yeah, not because of the rotting zombie inside of it. It's because of Ymir's, genitals.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I am a half orc.
Don't mix
So-
tea bags with your scotch.
When Ymir comes out of that scotch, it's gonna be the cleanest Ymir has been in like a year.
Yeah.
What do you mean
Yeah, for
a
real.
year? You mean decades?
All right, so Urzel can see the other one, right? How far is that from him?
It is
They're like 20 feet apart.
15. Yeah, I mean it's a large creature. It's like 15 feet away.
All
There
right.
is a space between these two vats.
All right. Well, as a bonus action, he can move his speed towards an enemy, so he'll just hop down off this vat and run over as close as he can to the other guy.
Gilbert, I don't think it's gonna matter, but I'm gonna go AFK. If it comes up, my AC is 24 with shield.
Okay. What's his movement speed?
30.
That actually puts him in melee.
Okay. He doesn't have any more attacks, but he's gonna be like right up in this guy's face.
Okie dokie.
Urzel's done.
DM2 of this guy. You know what? Urzel just got up in his face. I need a wisdom save from Urzel.
He is out of my aura.
No, he's in your aura. Also, this is against Frighten, if that matters.
I don't think it does. I'll double check, but I don't think it does.
I forget what your level 7 feature is. Was it Charmed?
Let me check. It is definitely can't be charmed. I'm just looking if it is.
I forget if it's Charmed immunity, then Fear immunity, or if it's Fear immunity.
Yeah,
then
it's just charm immunity right now.
Okay. Well, yeah, he runs up to this thing and it uses a 50 sci-fi beam to make him scared. Urzel is now frightened of the Beholder zombie.
Okay.
And that will be this goon's turn. Drac.
Scorching ray.
hit, miss, hit.
All those ones are twos, so 2, 6, 10. So
There,
4
lizard.
damage.
Sorry, can you repeat that? You're getting a little choppy.
I have elemental adept, so those ones are actually twos.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
14.
15. Yep, 14. All right. It has now taken damage.
Woohoo! We'll kill it.
Anything else?
Nah.
Mackerel.
All right, I'll poke my head back in the door. So, have either of them died yet?
Yeah.
Just
The-
one, or
The far one that you hit with fireball is dead.
okay, cool. How's the other one doing?
It has been slightly injured.
Hmm. Yeah. What the hell? Let's do another fireball. Assuming I can hit him without hitting allies.
You cannot.
Oh, he's all surrounded then, huh?
That you just don't have a good line of sight on a location you could hit. It just because of the spacing of the room. It's not possible.
I don't think fireball is restricted by sight.
Well, hold on. Fireball. A bright streak flashes from your finger pointing to a point you choose within range. I feel like you have to be able to see the point.
All right. I mean, there are other spells that say stuff like "to a point you can see." But if I have to move further into the room, then I'll just do that.
Actually, you know, since this has come up, I'm kind of curious. Under, you have more experience than me on stuff with that kind of wording for spells.
So, generally speaking, if it just says a point in range, you can specify any point in range, including points you can't see. However, Fireball has a special thing where it shoots that thing out of your hand. It will detonate the first solid surface it hits, even if the
Right.
targeted point is beyond that point.
Okay.
That's a very good point. I'll move further into the room if I would need to be able to do that.
All right. Yeah, by moving up into the room and along the the east wall towards the north, there is a point you could hit that would only damage the beholder and Urzel.
That's the orc, right?
Yep.
Nah, fuck him.
Fuck you too.
God damn, that was good. All right, dex save. Oh, you know, it probably helps if I tell the bot to roll.
Yeah.
So that's an 8. I believe that fails.
You used Bangbot. He used. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, they're out of
Unless
order.
it be the bang bot.
Well, apparently Slashbot was faster this time.
That's because I had to retype.
Oh. Yeah, the 8 does not pass, and the 18 does.
All right. 23. All right.
And if I have movement left, I'll try to run back into cover.
You do.
Alright, and that will be my whole turn.
Okie dokie. It is now. That guy's dead. Lily.
Let's see. I'm gonna totally dead the thing. Wisdom saving throw.
Was it bloodied by that?
It was not.
Ah.
That fails. No, takes 6 points of necrotic damage. The bones move their maximum movement speed to avoid friendly fire in any way they can. Minimize the chance at least, and fire. Guessing just one hit.
One hit.
Points of bludgeoning damage. I'll move my movement speed to be. Actually, is Waymond already in melee with this thing or no?
Not yet.
He is. Or not Waymond.
Ursula is.
Urzel.
I'd like to stay within melee of Waymond, so I'll be like next to him, whatever. That's
All
it for
right.
me.
Anaxia. Sleuth, are you back? I guess not. Anaxia takes the dodge action. Waymond.
Alright, I hop down and run over to the other beholder. I also have 30 feet of movement.
All right.
And I'm going to hit him.
Boop, boop, boop.
25 hits, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'll throw a smite on it. 16 magical bludgeoning and radiant. And then bonus.
It is now bloody.
Okay, bonus action, stab him in the eye. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
That is 6 points of silvered piercing damage. And that is all.
All right. Ymir.
All right. I am going to. Where's it at?
Well, currently you're swimming in the.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm
Yeah.
in the vast thing of alcohol. I'm gonna get out of the thing of alcohol. Yeah, that sounds.
All
like a
right.
plan.
You climb out of the alcohol. Okay.
Half
In terms-
inebriated, and I am going to. Where's the monster?
About 15 feet away from you on another vat.
I'm going after him.
You gonna attempt to jump that distance, or are you getting
Yeah.
down and running up?
No, I'm just gonna jump. Try to hit him with my club.
Okay.
Ah!
What's your
I have returned.
Yeah, just a second. Jumping.
I've had to fight my dogs for a burger for dinner, and now I have to fight my cat because it has cheese.
Let's see. So he's doing a standing long jump.
Standing long jump is your strength score divided by 2 in feet.
8 feet.
I mean, you know what? There's stuff there. And these things are wide enough. He could probably do a running long jump. Jumping.
Running long jump.
Running long jump with a 10-foot head start is just your strength score.
16. I can make a 16-foot jump. I'm swinging at him.
Yes, you were able to jump the distance to this beholder. Goddamn.
I'm gonna try to hit him again. Hey, I hit the second one. Wasn't a crit though. I wish it was.
That hits.
Eight points of blunt damage.
All right.
I don't know if the dragon bone is magical, but that's what I hit him with.
All right. Yeah, it's not
Maybe
magical.
masterwork, but maybe masterwork, but probably not. Definitely
Nope.
not magic.
Not even masterwork. It's just cool.
Hey, stylish is its own form of masterwork.
All right. Actually, given what you're jumping onto, Ymir, give me an acrobatics check really quick.
So, Gilbert, it looks like I missed my turn. Did I just take the dodge action, or am I?
Yeah, you just took the dodge.
All right, fair enough.
All right, yeah. As you jump by and whack it on the way through, you are able to basically catch your landing at the edge of the vat without falling off to the side or into the scotch.
Ah, yeah.
All right. It is now the turn of Urzel.
He's spooked.
And he is.
Okay, Urzel.
He is currently frightened.
He is currently frightened, so he's going to unleash his battle cry. Everyone within 30 feet that is not deafened gains advantage on their attack rolls until the start of his next turn. Or Chief's next turn. Then, as a bonus action, he can attempt one attack.
All right.
Which misses. Does he get a save at the end of his turn?
Yes, he does.
It's a whiz save?
Wisdom. And he is in your aura.
Mm-hmm. 20.
He is no longer afraid.
Excellent. And that is all for Urzel.
All right. Beholder zombie. He's going to blast Ymir with all right. Ymir, I need a con save. You also have a +4 from being in the aura of Waymond. That passes. You take half of this. It is necrotic damage.
Okay, I take half of that, and then I have it because I'm raged. Okay, cool.
Yep. All right, that concludes this thing's
I
turn.
take a whopping 8 points of damage. Yay!
All right, Drac.
So this thing's probably almost dead by now.
Looks pretty wounded. It is bloody.
I'll just do a firebolt then.
Do you say all or alt?
Fireball or firebolt?
The cantrip.
Okay. God, I love what a fucking meme that pronunciation thing has become within this group, having to make absolutely sure.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Fireball or firebolt?
Or firebolt?
The thing is, it's happened more than once.
That hits.
18 points of fire damage. Yay!
Why do you have advantage?
Because what's
Battle
his name
cry.
gave it?
Oh, right.
Does that finish him?
One moment. Let me do the math. No, he's still up. Anything else?
No, I'll let someone else finish him off.
Mackerel?
Alright. I'm gonna poke out of my cover and pew pew him.
Alright.
Does that thing he did give advantage to everyone or just him?
Everyone within 30 feet.
Am I within 30 feet?
Everyone should be within 30 feet.
Yes.
Do either of those hit?
Yes, both hit.
9 force damage.
Alright. He is still standing.
Alright, well,
Dead.
that's all I can do. I'm gonna duck back into cover.
Alright, Lily?
Well, me and the spooks open fire. Me with fire bolts, the spooks with their slings. I'm assuming those all hit.
3 hits.
Yay!
15 also hits.
That's going to be 10 points of fire. The rest is going to be bludgeoning damage.
I will be back.
Alright. It pops. Those of
Huzzah.
you in melee with it are covered in rotting bits of beholder flesh. You are all out of initiative.
Okay, cool.
That is icky.
Hey, Wayman, I've been thinking of something that's kind of bothering me.
Yes, these things were in fact flavoring that scotch you drank.
Well, there's that, but there's also that matter of the corpse or later. Like, I was about to take that body, right? That was going to be a bad thing. Because it's still viable for resurrection. Why did we burn Wrathguard's body again? Wasn't he our friend?
Because it's what he wanted?
Was it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to let you explicitly know I don't want that. And I'm going to assume that no one else wants that. Unless they say otherwise.
I would very much like to not be left to rot down here. If getting me out of here is impossible if I die, I would prefer to be burned. I mean, just putting that out there.
Can I make an insight check on Wayman?
Sure.
I honestly don't know what you're trying to get.
I just want to get the meme of -2 in there. So I really don't recall in or out of character when he's asked that.
Well, as the DM, I do recall that Waymond was not actually present for his death. We're talking. Wait, who did you say again?
Me, the druid.
Yeah, the druid.
Oh, Rathgar. My apologies. I confused him with the cleric for a second.
We had a cleric?
We had a cleric?
I've killed so many of you that I kind of.
I mean, there was Atus. He was a cleric, right?
No,
he
Atus was
was
a monk.
Kente monk.
Oh. Oh.
No,
I
no,
didn't
wait.
know.
Wasn't Atus a sorcerer and the other guy was the monk?
Yes. I have them backwards, but yes.
Ah, yeah.
Were you talking about War Turtle?
Yeah, I thought he was War Turtle for a second. I'm like, actually, whatever happened?
He was turned to a spider hatchery, War Turtle.
Yeah, but what'd you get done?
Didn't come there in time.
Everything's turned into a mess at this point.
Yeah, a bunch of guys fucking died bad. Wait, you guys burned his body?
Yeah, not War Turtles. What's his name?
Rathgar, the guy who's a snake and
Rathgar's.
lobotomized?
Yeah. His skull was still intact.
Ooh.
I don't ever
There goes that
recall
plan.
consented to that.
I don't even recall this happening. I'm gonna have to make a note of that.
Yeah. It's bothering me.
And I did not say that Radguard wanted to be burned.
I know.
Why don't you make a check, Wayman?
You want me to make a what check?
I don't know. Your choice of persuasion or deception.
So do you believe that Rathguard wanted this, or are you just lying?
He believed that you would rather have your body burned than turned against your party. He's badly explaining it, but basically, those guys were puppeted by a intellect devourer that killed them. So therefore, if you die to the intellect devourer, we have to burn your body, prevent your body from being used for nefarious purposes.
Well, it's just going to give you this little mortified look. Okay. Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad everyone's okay. Did anyone get hurt?
DM, did I get attacked while I was gone?
No, he didn't.
No.
Alright.
Ursula got hurt.
Ursula got hurt by
He was in a fireball.
mackerel. Yeah. The only thing that hurt Ursula was the fireball.
Sorry, I couldn't see him from
The
back there.
party was the party, as usual.
Yes. Of course, he's like bruised by it. Like, he's at like 80 something out of 90 something.
He got a sunburn.
He's at 82 out of 93.
He is mildly wounded, no significant injuries.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
All right.
I'm back. Is it my turn yet?
Oh,
Run
we
of
killed the
initiative.
things.
Yes, there's this evil necro. No, I'm just...
You
Well, there
guys
is a
keep on saying
necromancer.
evil necromancer, but I see the wizard trying to gentle repose the fiend, and then the guy burning a party member. You tell me.
I mean, the wizard trying to gentle repose the fiend. I mean, it's kind of an
It's
obscure
interesting.
fiend.
It's interesting.
I'm
It doesn't
just
help
saying.
that I have partial amnesia, and you guys are accusing me with ethics and morals.
Yeah,
I'm just-
us paladins are big on ethics and morals.
Yes, we are.
I like your Gilbert.
Big on them. You offend me, sir.
If you're in a party with a paladin, you better be at least lawful or good. Otherwise, you're gonna die, kid.
Unless it's Gilbert.
Especially if it's Gilbert. He's the strictest paladin of them all, kid.
Oh, he'll just kill you for the hell of it.
Hey guys, let's keep it focused on this campaign. Why don't us?
Okay.
What the
Were there
fuck
doors?
was that sentence? Yes, there are double doors.
I don't mind the accent change. That was random. Let's check the double doors.
Gilbert, I don't know what that sentence was, but to my brain it sounded like, the way I remember it sounded like, let's keep it focused on this campaign, polka dots. That might also just be the whiskey talking.
You mean the scotch?
Was the door trapped?
I haven't been
No, the door does not appear to be trapped.
I opened the door.
All right, you open the door.
You know, I have a lot of scotch here, but it's so fucking hot. I don't want to drink any of it.
I've got 2/3 a handle of whiskey. With just about a full bottle today.
All right, yeah, the doors are open.
Okay, well, got a mild case of paranoia. Actually, what's in the room?
It's a hallway.
Okay. Whilst I have this mild case of paranoia, can I get one of the skeletons with a 10-foot pole scouting ahead for us?
Sure. No particular
Actually,
reason. How much does a skeleton weigh?
it weighs 20 pounds, but with equipment, it's easily over 140.
Cool, good to know.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about it. I'm giving second thoughts. Do I see an eyeball at the end of this thing?
No.
Okay, so this is not going to be another. That might be. Fuck it. Whatever. It goes ahead, and I'm trying to look for traps. Trying to get my mind off of what's in my head right now.
Wyman starts whistling the Indiana Jones theme.
All right. Yep. Sultan goes poking along with the 10-foot pole. Nothing happens as it reaches the end of the hallway.
Okie dokie. What's at the end of the hallway?
The end of a hallway.
It's just a dead end?
It is a dead end.
That makes no sense.
He's called the Mad Mage, and you're worried about a dead end.
No. So here's the thing. This is a thing in plumbing. So what they do is they stick a pipe down below the rest of them so that water gets stuck and will isolate gases that are going through the tube. Pipe, tube, same thing, whatever. Yeah, I got nothing. It's just weird. It's Undermountain. What do you expect?
You know, this is Undermountain, and I walk to the end of the hallway where that skeleton is.
Okay.
And I attempt to walk through the far wall. Like, I just think it's an illusion, and I keep walking.
Feels pretty solid.
All right.
Try the left.
All right,
Why are
I
you
walk into the left wall.
Feels pretty solid.
Also solid.
I will Dark Souls fog wall the right side.
You know what, actually? Wayman, as you do the left one, and actually, as you do the right one, give me perception checks, each one of you.
Aha! A skill I'm not good at.
Oof.
Oh, I take that back.
Yeah, Wayman, that felt like a solid stone wall, and Axia, that one felt like a hollow stone wall.
Ooh. Do we have a heavy blunt object like a battering ram or a maul?
Why don't we just look for a door or something? Maybe there's a secret door.
You can
I
go ahead
look for a
and
secret door.
Emer, how much money do I have to pay you to run into this wall at a full sprint?
Wait, where in the dungeon are we?
I start backing up.
Level 2.
I mean,
can
we're in
move
the
it
map.
back up.
I would like to paint a target with charcoal on the hollow spot on the wall, and then back away for Emer to ram.
So while she's doing that,
I'm
I'm looking
gonna
for a
walk
secret
like 15
compartment. Can I
feet
find
back.
one?
Where are you looking?
I'm looking at the right side of the wall.
Find
Where she
nothing.
says it's hollow. Nothing? Alright, then I back up.
I go back 15 feet and then take off at a dead sprint. Run right into the wall. Wide open. Not even slowing down.
Okay. Okay, make a strength check. Using the properties of battering ram.
Does me pointing out the hollow sounding spot give any bonuses?
It does not.
Oh,
Should have painted a tunnel on there.
Wait, so I use the stats of a battering ram? Or no?
Yes.
Ooh, plus 10.
Battering ram is +4. The Rod of Lordly Might specifically is the +10.
Do I get the Paladin's aura?
No.
It's an ability check, not a saving throw. $26 is not bad.
Yeah, you smash that section of stone wall. You see the area where you hit? Stone breaks out, revealing a room on the other side. The door itself is still closed.
Knock. Anybody home?
I'm guessing you're going at it again?
Sure, why not?
Wait, you said
This
it were...
time I'd like to minor illusion a picture of a tunnel on the wall. Guys, I found it.
Nice.
Can I like tag along on Emer's charge to give him advantage on it?
Sure.
Emer, you've got advantage. $17 is the higher of the two.
Alright, yeah, you smash it again, this time opening up a hole large enough for a person to squeeze through.
I will let Emer take point. Emer is a lot less squishy.
My way through the hole into the room.
I'll follow.
Let's go.
How thick was that wall anyway?
Wait, how did we know that there was a wall here, or a hidden wall here?
We didn't. I jokingly walked into the wall because I'm like, it's a mad mage. I bet it's an illusion. So I walked into the wall, and someone noticed it was hollow.
Oh.
So they let the barbarian run through it.
Look, all I'm saying is if we don't have a battering ram, I will improvise with a person.
We gotta start knocking on walls when we find dead ends like this.
If there's a dead end, why would you not knock on the walls?
Good point. Well, this is like a conspicuous dead end. I mean, just like dead ends in general. Conspicuous in that there's nothing here. Makes you question the purpose of this hallway being
if
here in
a
the first
hallway
place.
ends with something, it's not a dead end.
I'm gonna build a house that has that.
Hmm.
It's just a hallway sticking off the house that doesn't go anywhere.
You know, I should really just put a hallway between, or a wall between the main hall and the kitchen. Just make that a dead end, so that people have to go around the entire, like, 20 steps of house.
Anyway, what's in here?
Inside of here are barrels.
More whiskey. Scotch.
Many
Alcohol.
Many barrels.
More scotch?
The labeling would seem to indicate that.
I would assume it's been more than a minute from the beholder fight at this point.
It has.
Alright. So Shadowblade's gone.
Do any of the barrels have spigots?
You mean a tap?
They do not.
Do they have removable lids?
They appear sealed with wax.
This
I
whiskey's
have a-
probably not done yet.
I have a dagger and a decent strength. I can fix that. I can fix both of those problems.
Yeah,
But
let's
you
pop
might,
one open
You
and
might
see how it
ruin the
tastes.
scotch, though.
Well, it's not like we can ask someone how long they've been here, so we kind of have to do a taste test to figure out if they're ready or not.
Yeah, shit, you're right.
I'll pop one of the kegs open at the top.
Okay. You pop it open.
If nothing horrible comes out to murder us, I'll stick a hand in until it gets wet and snip whatever comes out.
All right, you put a hand in it. Feels like alcohol in the hands. It smells like alcohol to the nose.
If I lick it, does it taste like fermented alcohol, half fermented, or overripe?
Tasteless like maybe could use another century.
Another century.
Whiskey only takes like 3 years to make.
Yeah, this is dwarven hooch though.
Oh, okay.
You really got to age that stuff for the good
Like
stuff.
super whiskey.
So, who wants to cart this back up to the surface so that our great grandchildren can profit off of it?
How heavy is it?
I mean, a barrel alone weighs like 70 pounds.
I'll do it.
One moment. Let me get to the trade goods section.
Have any of you ever been to a distillery?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, you
I
should
have.
go. It's
Well,
great.
I've been to a
It's a very
microbrewery,
interesting thing to take a tour of, especially if
It
it's one of
really
the
is.
older ones.
So I've been to a microbrewery the next town over that has a distillery in the back. I haven't had a tour, but they do have a glass window into the back room that you can watch everything happen.
So I had the privilege of touring a bourbon distillery in Kentucky, and as part of the process, they have a mash room, which is where they keep all of the mash that they're going to brew into bourbon later. And it was the best smelling thing that I've ever smelled.
Yeah, the
It's like
malted,
banana bread.
it's
Yeah.
like malted barley
These
and stuff. Yeah.
smell surprisingly great. Like I expected to just reek of alcohol and whatever the hell else they put
No.
into.
No, it
whiskey
smells like
chips.
yeast. It smells
Yeah.
like yeast.
Yeah.
It smells like a bakery from heaven.
But I guess it makes sense that alcohol that hasn't fermented yet wouldn't smell like alcohol, but going in, I was not expecting that smell. I thought it would smell much worse.
Com check.
I hear you.
I'm here.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
How heavy is a barrel of this stuff?
Yes.
So, just a sec.
I've got to step away for a minute. I'll be right back.
Let's see. An item barrel weighs 70 pounds and contains 40 gallons of liquid. Under how much does a gallon of water weigh?
I used to know that. It's like what, a kilogram?
A gallon?
No, it'd be a liter.
Yeah. I think a liter is a kilogram. I don't know how much a gallon is.
A
So, like,
gallon
8
of
and a third?
water weighs 8.34 pounds.
Yep, 8 1/3.
There you go.
8.34.
So it'd be 333 pounds.
Is that including the 70?
No.
All right, so each barrel basically weighs over 400. No, yeah, about 400 pounds. And there's about 15.
Yeah, we'd have to come down here with like a fucking cart to get these out of here.
Yeah. Man, is there any reserve? Like some special brand or something?
No, there is not.
All right.
Anybody know the floating disc spell?
What was that?
The floating disc. Can we use that?
I have the floating disk, but I don't have a means of getting across whatever we need it for. What did I miss? What are we
Yeah.
stuck on?
According to the US definition for a barrel of beer, it's exactly 248 pints, which means 248 pounds.
Yeah, but this isn't a standard barrel. This is
No.
medieval size. So the problem is, Sleuth, is that these barrels weigh 400 pounds apiece. So moving them is
Carry
hard.
one.
So, if we're going by like cart rules, by tipping them over, and then just rolling them normally, that would increase our carry weight by 5 times.
So the problem is that we're on level 2, so we'd have to roll them up a set of stairs.
Buddy system. Get a pretty strong guy and a not as strong guy. Have all the average strength people move it up together. I mean, I've moved a several 100-pound fridge up a flight of stairs with just me and my brother.
After that business with Big Boulder, I'm not very interested
Yeah.
in fucking around with gravity. No thanks.
I mean, unless I think like this is going to be worth thousands and thousands of gold pieces, I don't think it's worth the effort.
I mean, if we can only get a couple up, I do have dimension to, unless it's a 500-foot flight of stairs. Yeah, I could floating disc get us up 1 or 2 kegs.
I mean, if you're really interested, I'll humor it because I got business to do anyhow.
Gilbert, about how much gold would one of these barrels sell for?
Find the price of beer, and then that quantity of beer.
Uh, Gallon of ale, 2 silver.
And this
How
is
many
40
gallons?
gallons.
Hmm.
I don't think it's worth it at all.
Yeah, it's like what,
Shit.
8 gold pieces apiece?
What the fuck? 400 pounds, 8 gold.
If I were going to get paid to haul beer, I would have stayed on the surface.
Right? Yeah, if this isn't like worth much more than just standard trade ale, then I'd say we just leave it and keep going. It's
Yeah.
not worth the effort.
Who the hell ferments whiskey for a century for a handful of gold?
Dwarves, apparently.
If this was the right side of the hallway, correct? Where was this exactly? Like at the end? The middle?
At the end.
How thick was the wall?
Only a couple inches.
Interesting
About
place to hide
about
your
an
scotch.
inch and a half of stone, and then about another inch of wood frame, and then a bit of plaster.
Now, what's really interesting is that if they're brewing scotch in Undermountain, and it is scotch, then that means, legally speaking, Waterdeep must be in Scotland.
Oof. I'd like to go to the left side at the end and pop my familiar 5
Watch
feet
us-
in front of the wall.
Watch us
Okay.
find champagne
Okay.
like the next floor
So,
down.
as you step out into the hallway, do those hit?
The 21 does.
Actually, it makes sense that Waterdeep would be in Scotland because where else are you going to find a cave system that leads to somewhere arguably as bad as hell itself in the basement of a tavern? Maybe Ireland, but that's right next door to Scotland.
I was about to say Belgium.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they
maybe.
have waffles.
All right. Lily, you take 33 points of piercing damage as a crossbow bolt hits you.
Where the fuck from? Holy shit. I'm fucking right off, back inside, with a nasty wound. I don't know what the fuck's out there, but I almost got murdered.
So you let them back to us?
Fuck off.
Giving you shit. Yeah, don't, maybe keep your head down a little bit.
All right. It is this point you guys see a point of light hit the corner by where the you smashed a hole in the door frame, and a ball of flame erupts. Dex
Does-
save
Okay.
from literally everybody.
Yeah. Does this
Are
look like
we-
Fireball, the spell?
This does look like Fireball the spell, and yeah.
Okay.
Are we all on the +4 aura?
I would assume so.
Yes, everybody's able to fit into the aura.
We making a deck save?
We're making the deck save against Fireball.
I'm sure that 12 fails. 16? You were still rolling. Yeah, aside from the 12, 16 is the lowest far. Racky roll, Nightshade,
Okay.
Pete, Wyman.
Give me just a
Gotcha.
second. 33, that's a health roll.
Lilith, have you rolled with the zombies,
Waymond
or are they not?
passes. Urzel fails. Drachia passes. Mackerel passes. Anaxia fails. Wait, yes. Yeah, Anaxia fails. Lily?
Can I see a person casting this?
Whichever one that one was fails. No, you cannot see the caster.
Damn it.
And Ymir passes. The DC to beat was 17.
Wow.
They're only slightly better than I am.
Lilith and I were one short of making that.
Alright, those of you that fail take 29 fire damage, and those of you that pass take half.
That bloodies me.
I have 2 HP. I'm rope tripping. I'm fucking
save,
right
that's
off.
14.
You take care of this,
I
guys.
only take 7 because I'm a tiefling.
You're fucking right off in a dead-end room.
Rope trick. It's
Rope
an action
trick.
to cast.
Are we
Well,
rolling initiative?
Yeah, if you'd like to roll initiative, roll initiative. That or these guys can continue to attempt to murder you guys inside your hole.
Oh shit. He rolling that 20. That's not good.
Ah, don't worry, I still beat him.
Did Ymir roll initiative?
Initiative? No, I did not.
Did I see the point in space where the fireball came from?
No, due to the angle, you guys. Well, it's a long corridor. You know the direction it would have had to have come to, reasonably speaking.
Oh, okay.
12!
Yeah, they'd have to be pretty far away then.
Anaxia.
I will go back out in the
Wait.
corridor.
What's Drax? Oh, never mind. I had a dyslexia moment there. All right, you're going out in the corridor.
Didn't Wyman roll a 20?
For Urzel.
Also,
Ah.
one of the guys got a 23, not a 20.
Oh,
DM.
I was looking at the die roll.
All good. What's Drax dex?
16. So a plus 3.
All right, he's tied with this guy. All right, Anaxia.
I will go back out into the hallway and look for anything up the hallway that would have launched a fireball at us.
Make a perception check.
Ah, right. Perception. The thing I'm good at. Haha, XD.
I mean, it's a one-way hallway.
Bonus action. Blade Song. How much move speed do I have left with a 40 total?
You only used about 15 feet to get outside.
Then I will go back up 25 feet up the hallway unless I see something before the end of that.
All right.
Assuming nothing changes around 20 feet, I will go off to the side of the hallway, make room for other people to pass by, and take the dodge action.
All right.
My turn.
Indeed.
I would like to twin cast haste for Wyman and Ymir, and then shout, "Get them quickly!" And then I'd like to just go up to like the door, but go off to the side, not going into the hallway yet, so I'm not seen.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. DM3, this guy. He's going to lean out from behind the corner of the doorframe and take a shot at Anaxia.
We all see this.
No, you guys do not all see this. You are all still inside the room.
I did take
So
the
what
dodge
door
action.
frame are you talking about?
I'm sorry, I should clarify. You guys have the secret door frame that you punched a hole through. These guys are at the double door frame at the end of the hallway.
Ah, okay.
My apologies. I should have worded that more clearly. And he will take a shot at Anaxia.
I did take the dodge action.
I'm
and
aware.
I have a dummy high AC.
Hopefully
This is-
he rolls low then.
This is literally the one thing I can tank for.
All right. His crossbow bolt goes wide, and you see him lean back around the archway. Urzel.
Am I able to point out where they were to any passing allies?
Urzel's
You
gonna
know they were in the doorframe.
yeah, Urzel's gonna run out into the hallway and start running towards that door frame. Does he
All right,
see an enemy?
What is his movement speed?
30.
All right. And give me a perception check. He does not.
Does he hear any enemies?
He does hear movement from beyond the doorframe, but nothing great detail.
That's all he needs. So, because he's aggressive as a bonus action towards an enemy he can see or hear, so he gets a dash action as a bonus action if he can hear or see an enemy. So he will move another 30 feet towards that sound.
Hooray for orc minions.
All right.
Does he get anywhere?
He is 20 feet from the doors themselves.
And remember, your speed is
Wait.
doubled.
This is
This
Urzel,
is-
not me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Keep getting confused.
You haven't had him dash, have you?
Not yet.
Okay. So yeah, first set of movement, second set of movement. He's just past halfway, about 20 feet, 15 feet in front of Anaxia.
Alright, then he will take the dodge action and go the rest of the way. Going back into that vat room.
You used a total of 60 feet of movement, right?
90.
Ah, my mistake. I screwed up there.
This round, he's used a total of 90.
Yeah, I had a brain fart on what action you said he used. My apologies.
No problem.
He gets through the door frame and is currently in the vat room.
What does he see?
He can see, kind of peeking around at the doorway way back there. He can see what looks to be a cowled figure holding a staff.
All right, he points at it and he just yells back down the hallway, "Found the squishy!"
Geeks a mage.
And that's it. That's all he can do.
All right. DM1. This guy. Let's see. This guy is going to... Yeah, he's going to fire another fireball. Actually, wait. Let me double check that distance again. Oh, yep. He moved just out of range. Moved out of range before. Okay. Instead, this guy is going to...
Out of range of fireball?
Instead of... Oh, I'm sorry. That's 150 feet. For some reason, I thought I had 120. Let me double check that math again.
It's
10,
150-foot range with a 20-foot radius. Max reach is 170 feet.
You know, thank you for pointing that out. Yes, he actually can still hit some of you. Yeah, he's going to fire a fireball down the hallway. Just by the doorway you guys are crouching behind.
And we still can't see him do that.
Yeah, you guys just see the fire blast around the corner.
All right.
I need deck saves from Drac, Mackerel, Waymond, and Jameer.
And no aura this time.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, right. That was... Keep
The
forgetting that
minion
wasn't
left, not the paladin.
What kind of save is it?
Dex.
Dexterity save.
you. Ooh, shit.
Waymond passes.
Bonus women.
4.
Wait, let me see if I have something I can do to that.
Ymir passes.
There's always something you can do, even if it's just pass or fail.
No,
Okay.
I'm sticking with the 15.
Drac?
Oh, I didn't hear my name the first time.
Yes, I need a dex save from you.
Having half-finished carpet on stairs is terrible.
All right. All but Mackerel passed for half. Mackerel, you take full.
No, I take half because I'm a tiefling.
Okay.
Yeah.
29 fire damage.
It's the same as last time.
Yeah, apparently this guy's fireballs are a little on the weak side.
They're on the consistent side. Don't degrade his ego.
All right. And, he's going to back up out the door frame. And out of the sight of Urzel. That will be his turn. Mac.
Alright, let's see. What's the range on this? How far away was that door frame?
The door frame he was coming from?
Yeah.
From you, about 155, 160 feet. Like, he got you on the, like, towards the edge of that blast.
Alright. So... Could I get within 120 feet of it with my full movement speed of 30 feet?
You'd definitely be able to get a blast centered on where he was. You could probably fire a little further down the hall if you wanted. Wait.
I only have 120 range on the thing I'm trying to use.
Okay.
What spell is it? Firebolt?
No.
Let's see, if you use your full 30, 20, 40. 30. If you wanted, you said a range of 120?
Yep.
It would be hitting right at the end. Like it would be centered kind of like somewhere between the center and the far end of the last two vats.
But not all the way to the door.
Not all the way to the door.
Like how short am I coming up here? Like 5-10 feet?
About 50. Yeah, about 5'10".
All right. It's a 20-foot radius. Can I cover the entire door frame with that?
20-foot radius. Sphere or cube?
Sphere.
Sphere.
Cubes don't have a radius.
Ooh.
Yeah, I realize
I'm messing with you.
Yeah, you'd be able to get a solid hemisphere around that door frame.
Okay.
You would also catch the edges of the. Actually, I should say like a whole quarter of each of the last two vats.
That's fine. As long as I'm covering the door frame is what matters. I'm going to cast Silence.
All right.
Alright, and let's see, I can see, did the orc guy make it all the way to the door yet?
He has not.
He's in the
Okay.
vat room.
Let's shoot a Bardic to him, and then that's my whole turn.
What's the range of Bardic?
Bardic is 60 feet. Unless he went further than that. I think Under said he went 90, so I should be in range for that.
Yeah. I honestly should have put down better mile markers here, like at each major segment. Okay, yeah, you can inspire him.
Alright, and that is my turn.
All right. Ymir,
Yes.
it's
Okay,
your turn.
I have a question. How far is it to those double doors where the wizard snuck into?
It's further than 90 feet, it's like 150, 160.
Yeah,
The place where he last shot from, it's from you physically, it's 165 feet.
fuck. Well, I guess what I'm gonna do is bonus action rage, and then I'm gonna dash.
Well, he won't be shooting any more fireballs at us.
I'm dashing my full movement speed. I'm dashing. I mean, I'm doubling my movement speed to dash all the way to the end. That's
Oh
about.
shit! That reminds me. Because you have haste on you, right?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot. I do. Yes.
Emerald Diamond do.
Drac, you have to make that concentration save. You have haste up, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
that could be unfortunate. Oh, he's fine.
He's fine.
Pretty sure that passes.
So what does haste do?
Haste doubles your
speed.
move speed.
And you
Also,
can
you have
attack twice.
And, well, you can attack an extra time. You also have a dash action.
He's 160 feet from me. Well, using the haste, I can get 120. So, yeah. Is there any guys between me and him, or just him?
You
Just
don't
me
know.
and the orc in the hallway.
All right, I'm taking off down that hallway, full speed.
Yeah,
If
it's
there's
gonna
anybody in there, I'm just gonna stick an arm out as I run by.
You're not. It's
No,
gonna get real quiet in there.
Okay, so your base movement speed is 40 and you're dashing?
And I have haste.
All right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 70, 80, 90, 100.
It should give me 160 feet.
120, 30, 140, 150. Yep. You, in 6 seconds, make it to the end of the vat room. Things have gotten extremely quiet. You do not see anyone ahead of you.
I'm done.
All right.
I don't see any enemies. I'm just gonna take off, and if he peeks his head out though and lets me know where he is, he knows I'm gonna crush his skull next turn.
Indeed. All right. So, Ymir, Lily?
Remember the rope trick? Fucked up. Skeletons are in there. Unwilling to come out. But I don't believe I ever used my action to pop my familiar out because I did get shot. Is this correct?
You have not popped it out yet, to my knowledge.
Then I will, as an action, pop out the familiar, which is an owl. And as a bonus action, I will imbue it with Dragon's Breath, giving it orders to support my allies with it. And it will go forth away towards the enemy, dashing in the process. And what can I do with 120 feet of movement?
Yes, a second. 120 feet. 90. 100, 110, 120. That'll get you halfway through the vat room.
I'd like it to end leaning left, away from an immediate sightline of the other room.
Okay.
That concludes the owl's turn.
And you know that because you're beyond that extra planar thing, you are effectively infinitely distant from it, right?
The thing knows basically to get under allies are in melee, fire breath, and then fuck off.
Right. I'm just saying you will not be able to direct it if circumstances change.
Okay.
Because last I checked, it does have that distance requirement, yes?
Yes.
Yep. All right. Waymond.
Well, I guess I'll use my hasted speed and dash after everybody else. That's 120 feet of movement.
All right. You are right below the owl.
Okay.
Currently do not see any adversaries.
Right. Then I'm going to bonus action cast Sanctuary on Ymir.
All right.
And I'm done.
This guy's turn. All right. So, Waymond, do you have any kind of feature that prevents you from being surprised by things you didn't see?
I cannot be surprised, yes.
All right.
I have
You
the
have the
alert
alert
feat.
feat?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so other creatures can't gain advantage on attack rolls by being hidden.
Alrighty. As a man jumps down and attempts to stab you twice with a short sword. I believe those both miss.
They do. They miss badly.
Indeed.
He looks at this guy, and he is just like straight up like, this will go a lot better for you if you surrender.
You see on this cowled individual, on his armor, you see the symbol of the Zenithar.
It will still go better for you if you surrender.
He does not respond.
Bold
What,
play on
the
his
hol-
end. Let's see how it
What,
works
the
out for
holder
him.
got your tongue?
And then he's going to get evasive. He's going to take the dodge action as a bonus action.
Okie dokie.
All right. Anaxia,
Do I see the guy that just dropped down on Wyman?
you do.
Wonderful. I would like to run up and tackle him.
What's your movement speed?
40 with Blade Song.
Huh.
Is he beyond 40 feet?
Yes, 40 feet would just get you through the doorway.
Alright. At the doorway, how many enemies can I see?
One.
Across the sky. I will hold person on him.
Hold person, all right.
That is a wisdom save. DC 15. That meets the DC. He is unaffected, which is unfortunate. Hmm. I could expeditious retreat, but I'm gonna Shadow Blade, second level. Actually, no, I've already used my spell. Never mind. Nothing happens. That's
All
my
right.
turn.
Drac?
How far away am I?
From this guy, you are 90, 100, 10, 120, 125 feet.
And he's evasive, so does that mean I'll have like disadvantage on attack rolls?
Yes.
And like I don't see anyone else. But are they all like that direction?
Everyone seems to be coming from the vat area.
I'll just dash over there then.
All right, your movement speed? Just 30?
Yes.
All right, you're just over halfway down the dead end hallway.
It's too bad I'm not 30 feet away. Otherwise I could blind him.
It is unfortunate.
I'll just be done.
All right. DM3. This guy is going to... Yeah, he's going to lean around a corner and take a shot at Anaxia. Do you have anything that prevents you from being surprised by things you didn't see?
The alert feat.
Okay.
What's he shooting with?
Crossbow.
Ah,
Does an 18 hit?
18, I believe, misses. 18 misses even without shield.
All right. Upon seeing that, he is going to...
Surrender.
No.
Damn.
run down the outside of the vats.
Wouldn't that go past Urzel and Ymir?
He's going around the outer edge, not the center.
Oh, because he hasn't left the room.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
He's basically running parallel with you guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. That'll be his turn. And Urzel.
Urzel's going after that mage. So he's going to move 30 feet forward looking for that cowled guy that was casting magic shit. Does he find him?
That would put him inside of the short hallway, just past Ymir.
Yes.
From here, he does not see anyone.
Does he hear him?
Make a perception check. He does hear the sound of shuffling and breathing around the corner.
He will use aggressive to basically bonus action dash to that sound.
All right. He charges around the corner. 15 feet around that corner, he comes face to face in melee with a hooded figure with a staff.
Chop, chop. Does a 9 hit?
A 9 does not hit.
21 does?
It does.
Alright, that is 9 slashing damage to him.
All right.
That is all.
Okie dokie. Urzel. All right, DM1. This guy.
Yeah.
He is going to be concerned about his life choices.
As they all should be.
Let's see. Big spooky ass guy right in front of him. Just a second, still familiarizing myself with a few of these spells. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna do this. He's going to reach out and attempt to tase him.
Okay.
21 hit.
Yes. He should have had advantage on that, by the way. He's wearing chainmail.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank God for that advantage. All right.
Advantage wouldn't have helped unless a nat 20, but if that nat 1 was first, then yeah, that would have made a big
All
difference.
right. Urzel takes 11 lightning damage and loses his reaction.
Okay.
This guy is then going to move away 30 feet.
He is now bloodied.
All right. This guy is now right at the doorway, still inside the room. That heads out into the really long artillery range.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That will be his turn. Mackerel.
All right. Do I see anyone in the doorway?
Which doorway?
The doorway that I cast silence on.
You do not.
Okay.
You do, however, see 10, 20, 30 feet closer to you from that point. A cowled figure attacking Waymond.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll shoot him.
Right. You do say that he is dodging.
Oh, he's dodging.
Yes.
How does he look?
Healthy as a horse.
Alright, because he's dodging, I'm gonna toll the dead anyway. So that's a wisdom save. Oh, is that a wisdom save?
Yes.
That passes.
All right.
Alright. And how far away did you say that guy was? 30 feet?
No, he was 30 feet closer.
Oh.
From you, that's... Oh, shit. I forgot to add your updated position.
He
How
probably-
far...
I only
how
went
far
like
did you
30. I only
Okay.
went 30 feet, and if he's only 30 feet closer, I don't think he was in range for Toll the Dead in the first place.
He didn't get hurt by it, so it doesn't matter.
Whatever. Alright, I'll just... Yeah, I'll move another 30 feet towards him.
Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Ymir. Mister, I heard you ask how far is, but
How
it
far is the
sounded like...
wizard?
Oh my god.
Is that better? How far is the wizard?
He is 45 feet from you.
I'm going after him. I'm already raged, so I'm just taking off.
All right.
Since I have haste, I can run 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to stop at 40. When I get to him, I'm just going to grab him and keep running and slam him into the wall. Can I do that?
You can attempt to, yeah.
If I miss the grab, I'll just punch you.
Yeah, we'll call this a grapple check at advantage due to your sheer momentum.
Because I am.
He is the fast.
He is speed.
He must proceed at high velocities.
Mister, you know you have advantage there, right?
Yeah, I'm rolling.
You should, because he got an 18.
Do I get his aura up?
No, it doesn't apply to
No
checks.
check.
You're
Yeah.
that, and he's really far behind you.
6. Okay. Oh my god! He is so dead! I hit a crit! He is so dead!
So, how's a 26 beat an 18 for a grapple check?
He holding this by the throat.
I have a question. What was the 17 then?
Oh, it was an accidental. I had it rolled and I hit enter by mistake. I had my attack set up and I hit enter when I got my turn instead of saying what I was going to do first.
Okay. Either way, the first roll was okay. Yeah, you still got the 20 on the next one as part of the advantage. So yeah, that hits. You have him grappled.
Okay, since I caught him and he was only at 40 feet and I can go 60, let's just smash him into the closest wall at, whatever, with 20 feet of momentum, whatever that is. I'm trying to put him through the wall, basically, when I hit him.
He tried to squeeze him.
Let's see. Under. It's a D6 for every 5 feet beyond 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
For fall damage, yeah.
Let's see. With that, I think that's like mental math, like 5d6.
¿Dónde está? Nani?
15 bludgeoning damage. You slam him into the wall.
Okay, good. And then I'm going to hit him again, just because I have another attack.
You also have your haste attack.
Do I have advantage because he's stunned? I'm grappled him.
Last I checked, that was not an effective grappled.
You
grab
can
their
make
feet.
another athletics roll to try and knock him prone so you have advantage on a third attack. But just grappling someone only reduces their move speed to 0. It doesn't give advantage on attack rolls.
Well, shit. I didn't hit him with the other two.
None of those hit.
That's all right. I still got him grappled, and I got him held against the wall. So it's still fine. I just missed him with my other two swings.
All right.
I'm holding him by the throat against the wall. Try to cast a spell now, and you can't speak, punk.
He can still speak.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he can speak.
Lily.
The owl's directives are support allies in melee without hitting any with Dragon's Breath. If that's
Right.
not possible, it's going to help take the help action, and then it's
It
going
is
to fuck
possible.
off. Okay. Well, it does the thing.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
You know, you can breath fire that wizard. It won't bother me a bit. Cook
The
the
owl's
wizard.
nowhere near you.
Oh, okay. I was just going to cook the wizard. It'd be fine.
That
You guys,
meets
you guys
the
have really
DC.
spread your line.
That
Yeah,
meets
Mister,
the
you're like,
DC, so that's half.
Mister, you're like 100 plus feet
You
away
know-
from anybody in the party.
It's funny you should mention that.
Urzel's over there with him.
He saves for none.
Oh, okay. Well, then the owl fucks off.
Does it have
Flyby.
It does have
yeah.
flyby.
Yeah.
It-
Good to know.
It'll then attempt to support the maximum amount of allies versus one enemy. Is going
Alright.
to really fuck over something. So it moves 60 feet to that area, wherever that is, and that concludes the owl's turn.
Which area? You guys have kind of spread your line over a lot of
Wherever Wayman went, the owl would probably follow because it saw Layman before Layman took off somewhere.
The owl is currently like 3 feet over his head.
Oh, in that case, the owl will continue to support Wayman, but it's going to fuck off to a barrel obscuring line of sight between the bad guy.
Okay.
That's what Owl will do. That's it for Owl.
All right. Waymond?
That's what
So
I
there's
would
that
do.
guy dodging in front of me, right?
Indeed.
Well, and he hasn't surrendered, so I'm gonna try to fuck him up. So, what hits?
That's a hit, a miss, and hit.
Okay. Okay. So that is 18 magical bludgeoning to him. Does a 14 hit him?
A 14 does not.
Alright, so the short sword misses. Uh-huh, that's it for me.
All right. DM2, the other assassin. You know, this guy's not dumb. He's gonna take a shot at the. Yeah, he's gonna take a shot at the owl.
I do remember saying that he did move to obscure line of sight.
Fair enough. I really gotta get better at fucking updating these positions. The line is too spread. Yeah. Yeah, okay. He'll move in to support his buddy in melee then. Do either of those hit? The advantage is not from not seeing him.
Who are you targeting?
Oh, I'm sorry, you, Amund. He's targeting you.
Yeah, one hit. 24.
Alright. One hit. I will need a con save.
Okay.
Oof.
Imagine having a low con save. Fucking cringe, bro. Couldn't be me.
Alright, that fails, so you'll take the full damage from that.
Why did he have advantage?
Pack tactics. His buddy's also in melee with you.
Yeah, I figured.
Not to be that guy, but
That is a. What?
You rolled 2 instances of 1d20, keep higher 1.
Oh, technically you still have advantage on that 13. If he had 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a fuck up on my part. Fuck it. He forgot how to use his weapon.
Wyman is badly bloodied.
This is very, very bad.
Yeah, if I fuck up like that, I'm just gonna own the mistake and move on. Yeah, so he's gonna use his bonus action to fuck off down the hallway.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You do.
Okay. I'm gonna make this a smite.
I imagine.
Is this an undead or a fiend?
Unfortunately, he is neither.
That is unfortunate.
Does he get
it's called
an
just a
round?
dude.
So he takes
What?
34 magical bludgeoning and radiant. "34 points of magical."
He is very wounded. Not bloody, but very wounded.
Mhm.
Is this DM2's initiative, or did I miss something?
Yeah, this is DM2.
Alright, wonderful.
Okay, yeah. He got oofed kinda bad.
Can I see Lilith from where I am?
Nope. I'm
No,
inside
she's
a rope
currently,
trick.
yeah, she's in a rope trick.
Almost dead.
Can I see Wyman from where I am?
You can.
Is he within... What's the range on this?
They're 60. Are you gonna do the meme again, Sleuth? It's very dangerous to do the meme.
It is dangerous to be the meme, but I have a greater need to inflict violence upon the enemies than I do a sense of self-preservation. And the whiskey I've been drinking today isn't helping with that. How far is Wyman from me?
Wymond is 10, 20, 30, 80 feet.
Shit. If I was one level higher, I could reach.
That's without using your movement.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Ooh. Well, you said without using movement. Wonderful. I will use my movement to close the distance to Wymond. Let's play the song. Yeah, 40 feet movement should get me in range of, what's the spell called? Life transference. Wyman, you said you're bloodied, right?
Yes, very much so.
I would like to encourage Wyman to continue to give chase with a life transference.
I mean, we still got a guy that's like right in front of me, but yeah, sure.
This is going to end terribly for me because I'm also bloodied, but I'm putting all my eggs in one basket.
Aloha Stakbar.
So I take 19 damage and go unconscious, but Wyman heals 38.
Okay. I am still bloodied, but not as badly as before.
19 damage and go unconscious. All right, so you're making death saves.
Starting next round, I believe,
Right.
at the start of the turn. Yes.
Oh yeah. Next round. I'm just making sure I heard that right.
Oh yeah, I am willing to die for this. Like as a player, I am willing to die for the chase.
All right.
My turn?
I also have wisdom as my lowest stat, so I have a justification for making stupid decisions like this.
Hey,
Of course.
same.
Like
All
not
right.
even tied for lowest stat, just a straight up lowest.
So, how far away am I?
Oh shit. 1 second. Knocked over my stuff. Respond, computer. Damn you. $50.
So I run 30 feet forward, and how many people or enemies are within 30 feet of me?
1,
What about 60 feet?
2.
Alright, distant cast at 3rd level, blindness, deafness on the 2 people that are within 60 feet. So they both need a DC 15 con save or they're blind.
All right.
You know, everyone shits on sorcerers for being like wizards, but worse. But there are times where they're just objectively.
Yeah, they are better at casting their limited number of spells than a wizard. They just lack the versatility of the.
They're better combat mages. They're worse utility mages.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one person's blind.
Fuck. Ow. I just stubbed my toe.
Was it the first or second one? Farther or closer?
The farther one's blind.
And he gets to make a save at the end of each of his turns. Otherwise, it lasts for 1 minute if he fails every time.
All right. Is that concentration?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm not giving up haste.
I was about to say, yeah, because your hasted buddies are losing a turn. All right. DM3. Yeah, this guy's going to attempt to stab Waymond.
This is a poor decision on his part.
Yeah, he has a +2 in haste.
This is not even close to hitting me.
Indeed. His thrusts are quite wide and easy to dodge. He's going to
Realize the error of his ways and surrender.
Get sand.
No, he's gonna try to dash away from Waymond.
So I get an attack of opportunity?
I
Yep.
believe you already used your reaction, yes?
Oh, yeah, that's right, I did.
Alright, he's going to run 60 feet and out of sight. From you, Waymond. Urzel and Ymir can see him now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Speaking of which, Urzel.
So, Ymir's got the mage well in hand, right?
Truly.
Yes, he's going to turn to this new chucklefuck. Which of the two guys is closer to him?
Of the new Chucklefuck.
Is that the blind one or the seeing one?
The seeing eye.
Alright, he walks up to the seeing guy and introduces him to Mr. Great Axe.
Bonk.
2 hits.
For 26 slashing.
Oof. That hurts.
That was only average damage too.
Alright.
That's it for him.
Okie dokie. DM1. So this guy, he is not a fool.
His decisions up to this point beg to differ.
He's going to use Dispel Magic on Ymir.
All right.
And unless I'm forgetting, 3rd level Dispel Magic dispels 3rd level haste.
Okay.
Indeed it would.
And I do believe that Ymir is now suffering the lag effects of no longer being under the effect of haste.
Okay. I still have him by the throat. So, yeah.
Yep, one moment.
So you're both stuck there for a couple seconds.
On my turn, I'm going to dribble him off that wall a few times.
Yeah. So that will be his turn.
Poor bastard.
Mackerel.
Is that guy still in the hallway with me?
That guy.
Yeah, the guy who I tried to shoot at last time. Did he
Yes.
die? Oh, okay. Is he still dodging?
He is no longer well. Oh shit! No, that guy. He has dashed out of sight. There is the other guy in front of the doorway, the one who's now blind.
Oh, lovely. Well, he can't see me, and he's not dodging, so I believe I get advantage if I shoot him. No.
I do believe that is the case.
Okay, let's open fire then. guessing the 16 hits.
16 and 20 both hit. Real lack of 20s tonight.
Well, that's because I burnt all of them up at the beginning, remember?
That's right.
I've nat 20 twice.
I rolled a 20 on an ability check to drink scotch, and then I rolled a 20 on initiative.
All right, 14 damage. He is bloody.
Nice. How far away is he?
$80 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna walk another 30 feet towards him. And I can't see any allies from here.
You see Waymond. You also see Anaxia, on the ground, bleeding out.
Oh, let's give a bardic to... Oh, they can't hear me. That's right.
Ah, yes, my greatest enemy, the consequences of my own actions.
How far away are they?
Anaxia?
Yeah.
You just stepped over her.
Oh. Well, I did already use my action.
Healing word?
I don't have healing word.
Big stat.
The druid had healing word. Instead of continuing onward, I'll just stand here. And then bring her back next turn.
All right.
That will be my turn. Although, wait, didn't Wyman almost die?
I'm good.
He is pretty bad off.
Oh, okay.
I'm bloodied, but I'm good.
Alright. Just a reminder, the orc has a bardic if he hasn't used it.
He has not.
Yeah. Or, yeah, that's my turn then.
I have a bardic?
The orc has a bardic.
Urzel has
I
a
didn't know.
bardic.
Oh,
Yeah, the other orc, that's why I didn't say Ymir. I keep forgetting what his name is.
Urkel.
Urmel. Urkel.
Urkel, like the TV show.
Like Steve Urkel.
Exactly.
Did I do that?
My turn.
It is Ymir's turn.
This is what I am doing.
Oracle.
Oracle.
That is what I am doing to the maid. I am
Lord.
trying to put him through the wall.
That's real nice, but you're currently under the effects of having lost haste.
What is that?
It means that you don't do anything.
I
You
squeeze
can't
my
move or take
hand.
actions.
I squeeze my hand and throat choke
He can
him.
bonus action dash, can't he? Oh, that doesn't matter, though.
I can't do anything. Well, then I guess if I can't do anything, then I'm done. I'm just gonna sneer at him.
Wait,
Real close.
do you have bonus action dodge?
Barbarian.
Oh, you're right, he's a barbarian.
Lily?
sneer. That's what I picture. Anyway. So how many targets can the owl get without hitting friendlies with Dragon's Breath 15-foot cone?
What's his movement speed?
60 feet.
He can get one.
I think the owl is intelligent enough to know that our prey is especially susceptible. Let's go for the blinded guy. Let's see how good he can dodge while being blinded. Dexterity saving throw.
Blow him
please.
up. I'll be
I
back.
do believe that is at disadvantage.
That does fail.
All right. He saves for half.
He takes 6 points of fire damage.
Okie dokie. He is... What the fuck?
And the owl fucks off once more to break line of sight.
Indeed.
That's it for the owl.
Waymond?
All right. I kind of turned to Maverick and like point at an action. It's like, you got him?
Yeah.
Great.
Assuming she isn't already dead.
So I activate my circlet of blasting and start shooting the blind guy.
All right.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 misses, a 25 hits, and a 21 hits.
That's a crit on the 25. So that is a... You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Does 9 fucking points of damage.
You did more than the owl.
It's very unfortunate.
And then I'm gonna move up to him in melee. Hit him with my hasted warhammer. No crit on that one.
Are you going to smite a fool
Yes.
He
at
might.
the same time that you stab a bitch?
So from the warhammer, he takes 20 points of bludgeoning and radiant. Is he still alive?
One moment. He is not.
Then I move over to the last guy, the guy fighting Urzel, and I try to shank him with my short sword.
All right.
He misses.
Indeed.
And that is all.
All right. DM2, the guy that just got stabbed in the back. You know, he's going to split his attacks. One to you, one to Urzel.
Alright.
He misses you. Does he hit Urzel?
Urzel, yes, he does.
Okay. And I need a con save from Urzel.
Okay. He's close enough for my aura, right?
He is. That passes. The 76 he halves.
Okay. Urzel is now bloodied. Deeply, deeply bloodied.
I can fix that when I get back up.
Don't worry about it.
All right. And you know what? This guy's going to use his bonus action to dash the fuck out of the room, provoking attacks of opportunity from both you and Urzel.
Great. Let's see. I'll do Urzel's first. 16 hit.
Hit.
So that is 15 slashing. And then I will... Mine does an 11 hit.
No.
Okay. So he dashes.
Indeed.
Okay.
Right out the door.
Uh-huh.
Anaxia. How about them death saves, unless you got up miraculously?
I haven't died yet, so that's good.
Indeed.
Is this the first death save, or
It's
Yes. That's why I was good with letting you do it after his turn. Otherwise, I would have
I wasn't,
used my action for a lay on hands.
I wasn't paying super close attention, but in character, I don't really know that death saves are a thing anyway, so it's perfect.
All right. That's Naxia's turn. This Drax's turn.
How far am I from everybody? Can I see anybody? Like any enemies?
No, not currently.
I move forward 30 feet. How about now?
You do not. You don't have the movement speed to see any enemies.
I move forward an additional 30 feet by dashing.
Indeed.
So I'd still not see anyone, then I just stop.
All right. DM3 is dead. Urzel.
Urzel's going to give chase after the guy that dashed. He can move 30 feet. Is the guy just moving 60 feet around?
Yes.
So he is the aggressive, so he can bonus action to dash right up to him, at which point he's going to, go choppity chop.
One hit.
15 slashing damage.
All right.
That's it for Urzel.
Mackerel.
All right.
Oh, wait, oh my god, I just shat my pants. So DM1's turn. Yeah, this guy is going to
Choose life and surrender.
what?
Nah, he'll choose not to choose life.
No,
He'll choose something else.
That's dumb. I don't know where the fuck you got that idea. So you know what? This guy's gonna cast another spell.
Where is he?
Under
He is
which
currently in the tap room where none of you guys with counterspell are even in range to see him.
Is
Or
that
can.
inside of the silence?
It is not currently inside of the silence.
Okay.
Part of that room is, but not the part he's in.
Ah.
So.
And I can't see him.
Correct. So he's getting blasted. Ymir's getting blasted, and Waymond are all getting blasted. Dex save.
Okay.
With what?
Fireball.
So he fireballed himself?
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's dedication.
Yeah, he chooses to fail his save.
I mean, that's dumb, but okay.
Hey, there's a nat 20.
Not 1 and a nat 20.
And since I'm raged, I will quarter this. So half it, and then I'll half it again.
I should have given Wyman the Bardic. Although that wouldn't have helped him.
39 fire damage as he immolates himself.
That is just enough to knock Wyman unconscious.
I healed you for 39.
You healed me for 38.
38, yeah. Did you have 1 health when I healed that?
Yes.
It's a damn shame I can't see you.
You know, if I healed 1 more, or if I took 1 more damage, I would have been fine, but you would have been conscious. That's unfortunate.
Alright.
I took 9 points of damage, so okay.
Indeed. Yeah, Mackerel, it's your turn.
All right, let's see here.
If it hit Urzel, and Urzel's in melee with that guy that was running, didn't that guy that was running get hit too?
He's out of the range of the blast. So is Urzel.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
They're at the
Alright.
edge of it, but they are out of the blast area.
Alright, Anaxia wakes up with 13 HP.
And a point of exhaustion.
And a point of exhaustion. Having done that, I think I'm going to continue slowly approaching the door over the course of many, many turns.
God, I love the fucking tactical creep that you spellcasters are using.
Well, I only have 30 feet of movement speed, and I'm using an action every turn, so this is what I get.
I know.
That's alright. That's why we got the fast attack orcs.
Yeah.
It does get you almost to the edge of the room, Mackerel. Like, your silent zone is right in front of your face.
I see.
Ymir?
Well, I the limp corpse of the wizard, since he's dead. And then turn to the last guy that's trying to run away, right? Ain't there one still running?
Indeed.
So I'm gonna drop the wizard and turn to him and charge.
Okay. What's your movement speed?
30? 40?
Okay, you can get to him.
You know, just whack shit out of him. And my second one. Well, my second one missed, but my first one hit. Well, I'll be damned. 6 points of damage.
You bro punch him in the shoulder.
Hey, I'm gonna tell him when I punch him in the shoulder. I'm gonna tell him, hey, your wizard's buddy's dead. You may want to give up now. He blew himself up, and it didn't work.
All right.
I'm still confused on how 3 of us got hit with a fireball, though.
What do you mean?
Well, the range. Wasn't we far enough apart that...
No.
I thought I had him smashed against the wall, and they were at the other end of the room.
No, fireball's a 20-foot radius. You'd have to be 40 feet away.
Plus, he can put it at a point in between you guys and catch all of you.
Under, why do you have so many Spider-Man gifts?
Because they're awesome.
Because Underdark is a man of culture.
What Spider-Man game is that?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
That's fair. It must be the whiskey talking. I apparently have no idea who I'm referring to right now.
Alright.
Such silly questions.
Oh, this isn't a game. This is somebody's 3D render.
Lily?
I think this is about time that I become a brave soul and order my goons to get out of the hole. 2 will dash. Ernest will be with me. We barely get out of the hole. So skeletons dash, 2 of them, 60 feet away from the hole and towards the wombat combat. And me and Ernest are still out of sight at the cusp of the improvised hole.
Yes. Bravery. Being like 230 feet away from the battle.
Oh,
Yes,
absolutely. With 2
The
HP.
epitome of courage.
Still within
2
meteor
HP.
swarm range.
Absolutely. That's why it's bravery.
The very epitome of courage, leaving your extra dimensional cover a quarter mile away from the front line.
You are clearly drinking too much if you think 250 feet is a quarter mile.
It might as well be with how this is going, because they're just fleeing and you're not faster than them.
That was Ymir and then Lily.
Let's see. No, my turn isn't complete. The owl is still going to do the thing.
Okay. What's the owl
Okay.
gonna do?
It's going to Dragon's Breath a hostile if it can get it without getting allies.
It Doesn't have the range.
It's got 60 feet and a 15-foot cone.
It doesn't have the range.
How could it not have the range if Waylon was standing right beside me and the hawk was over him? Because we both got hit with a fireball. How is
Because the
I
owl
always
was
fuck
farther
off to
back.
cover.
Yeah, the owl kept fucking off to cover, so it kept retreating backwards.
Well, then it'll dash to get within the bad guy or whatever, I guess. Is there any other people there within the bad guy, right? There's Ymir, right?
Yeah, there's Ymir and a, as I understand, fairly bloody Oracle.
Okay.
I don't actually even remember his name. He's
Urzel.
Oracle now.
Steve
Urzel.
So the owl's going to be like right behind Ymir. It's going to be like doing this little strut with its legs, like it's about to be ready to just next turn. That's it for the owl. And that concludes mine and the other bone's turn.
Okay. Wayman?
Oh wait, nope, shit. I don't get the +4 because I'm not awake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
11.
it's easy.
Still an 11.
Still pass.
All right, you don't bleed out.
Not yet, anyway.
You're holding that blood in.
I'm clenching all of my body to hold the blood in.
That's actually going to do the opposite of that, but okay.
It's true.
Is Wyman proficient in medicine to know that?
His body clenches and
Nope.
it's like a sponge. When you squeeze
see a
it,
little
this
squirt
blood
come
comes
out.
spurting out. Yeah.
All right. Wayman's turn. DM2. He's gonna slit his own throat because I'm actually starting to feel like shit right now. So he dies.
He bleeds
What a
out of a wound that he
bitch.
received earlier.
Yeah, he slices his own throat with a short sword that's poisoned. He doesn't have enough health to survive that on the average.
Yeah, he bites down on his cyanide tooth.
Mm-hmm.
This
He's dead.
oofs the crab.
You guys are out of initiative.
Alright, I'm going to run on over to
No, I
Wyman.
got this. I'm going to commit to the bit.
Better not kill him.
Accidentally kills herself.
Life transference to Wyman.
Roll.
Hey, I'm unconscious. Wyman has 44 health.
Shit.
And now someone else is unconscious?
Yes, but I'm also no longer bloodied.
Ah.
Ah,
Well, you can lay on hands, sir. I'm not coming
Yeah,
all the way over there
I'll
for that.
slap an Axia for 1 hit point. Lay on hands. You should stop doing that.
2 levels of exhaustion. Fuck.
Right.
I think this is by the
Taken, but
time
it's
I
starting
creep
to hurt.
out. Is everyone okay?
Nope, we're all dead.
Fuck. Well,
zombie,
okay.
Wait. Shit,
I'll be
you're
able to keep you guys up. I know necromancy. It's okay. We'll all be okay.
Don't worry about me, guys. If anything happens to me, I just want you to take these books to the library.
Sure.
I actually think I could do that. How many pounds of books?
You know, I'm just gonna real quick take a nap.
7 books.
I'm gonna find a
Oh,
corner
that's
and
not
just
bad.
start
Yeah, I
falling
can do that.
asleep.
But fortunately, none of us are actually dead.
Why don't we make a line here? I'll triage the wounds I can do, and we'll take.
How late in the day is it? Like, it's been several hours, so we've had at least one short rest.
I will sleep for 18 hours if I need to. but I'm falling
Currently,
asleep.
it is like 1 in the afternoon. I mean, you guys wouldn't know that, but
Right, but
it's 1 in the afternoon.
okay.
I mean, quite
It's-
frankly, you guys are going to be in Undermountain for so damn long. I don't particularly mind using what time of day it is as an ease of reference.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So,
Better than running into a rotating day cycle.
I'm just about out of magic, so I'm gonna settle down for a long rest.
Yeah, I'm
Even if
thinking
it
we just
takes-
fortify this position since we kind of know there's, no hostiles around us, and kind of only one approach 'cause it's a dead end.
Yeah, just chill out in the barrel room.
Yeah, we'll just chill out in the barrel room and just take a long rest. Just wait the rest of the time out.
In the hut.
In the hut.
What equipment do these fuckers have?
Leather armor, short swords, and light crossbows.
The Xanathar Guild symbols, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. Stamped prominently on the fronts.
Do they have any edge poisons or some shit?
They do not.
Let's see, 3 short swords and 3 light crossbows?
No. 2 short swords and 2 light crossbows.
Okie dokie. Oh, and I'm guessing the mage just oofed whatever spell focus she or
Yeah.
he may have had with a
Yeah.
lock bar. Yeah.
You think at one point they might have had clothes on,
Yeah.
but you're not completely sure because of how badly the body's charred.
Okay, so I'll be healing people in the order that they are right now. So Anaxia, Older, Basil. Well, not Basil.
Well, we're taking a
Macro.
long rest, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes, but we don't have it guaranteed, so it's better
We
to
have a
have a
hut.
little
Yeah.
buffer extra. You never know if they dispel or some bullshit. I don't know. After this magic bullshit we encountered, I wouldn't rule it out. Also, that's a level up. So Anaxia, you get 12.
That's a
Older,
level
you
up?
get 15. Yes, that is. Peach, you get
Fun.
17.
Hey,
Flaming,
just,
you get 15.
does anything happen on our long rest? Because if it doesn't, then we can level up and because it'll auto clear the sheets and shit.
Oh, that'll be so
Yeah.
convenient.
Who knows? We'll find out next week.
Okay.
Damn it. What's our total XP
Uh,
now?
Stand by.
Mick, how much health did I get?
Who the fuck am I
First roll,
kidding?
12.
12.
You guys are able to get off your long rest.
Cool.